Live. Oh man.
Holy shit.
I'm waiting for it to say that we're live.
It's gonna
Woo!
be a second, bro.
Hoi! Yeehaw!
No, my screen looks good. Yay.
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 Yay!
Yay.
This is what we're doing the whole time.
Yeah. We're just gonna go
Yeehaw!
yay, 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 yay.
Ah!
Ooh, yeah, woo.
Woo!
Woo, yeah, woo, yeah. You know? Classics.
I don't know.
You don't fucking know?
I don't know. Can you explain it to me?
You're awful.
The joke, can you explain it?
Yeah.
No. Next
Oh.
question.
Okay, that's fine.
Dear God.
Next question.
For the love of God, young wizard, explain to me this
For the
joke.
love of God, young wizard.
Oh god, I forgot to
don't
make a
get it. Can
message
you
in the
explain?
Discord.
Yes, you did.
You idiot! You fool! You buffoon!
Doofus.
Oh, stream elements.
Yeah.
Live.
Hi,
There
stream
we go,
elements.
we're live. I'm a good streamer. I won't forget. Oh yeah, how's the chat
You'd
looking
never.
on the— okay, it looks good on the box. I'm like so, like, whenever I add a new thing to my stream, I'm just like so
Oh, yeah, like-
stressed. Like,
Yeah.
It looks so good. The
something's
looks
new.
going
great.
wrong. Oh my god. It's like, oh, center! Oh my god. Well, no, it's good.
No.
Yeah. You gotta test it all.
I didn't need to be shitting my pants, it's like fine.
It's okay.
It's like, okay. I'm like so happy with the colors and everything. I'm kind of happy
I
I
really like
switched
the
to just the
blue.
blue and the white. Because they're
Mm,
milky
good.
colors.
The milk
They
color.
really fit.
Oh!
You know what? Oh,
Sorry.
fucking disgusting makes out of you.
You're forgiven.
A hiccup?
I forgive
Yeah.
you.
Fucking gross.
Ay, ay, ay.
Hi, Nana Bean.
Hi, not a bean.
Check out my
Hello.
cool new little starting soon screen. I'm proud of it. I made it. Like today. Before, like 30 minutes before stream, I finished
I was gonna
rendering
say,
it.
like
and I
less
was like,
than an hour ago.
yeah.
I remember seeing you post about it, and I was like, "This close to stream."
This close to stream.
Yeah.
I'm a different beast, brother. I'm a different
You're
kind
a
of beast.
feature of the night.
Wait,
yeah.
before we actually like jump into I'm not gonna hear you guys for a second. Before we jump into
Okay, we can say anything.
gaming, I'm gonna
Yeah. Meep, we gotta tell each other secrets. That
We'll tell each
that
other
Meep won't
secrets
know.
that the stream can know, but
Like,
Milk
maybe.
can't.
Yeah, exactly.
If you guys are clowning on me, I'm gonna be so sad. Like I'm gonna be so sad.
I'd never clown.
If you guys
I
are
clown on
clowning
Milk
me,
every
I'm
day,
putting on a
but I always
I'm
do it
gonna be
behind their
so
back,
sad.
so they never know.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be.
We're making
absolutely
silly faces
fucking
behind
drunk
Milk.
when
We're
playing
making
Yeah, I
this.
like
obscene
to.
gestures.
I like to make silly faces and gestures when they turn around, and then act all innocent and whistle when they look at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
really
whistling?
good at whistling.
Are you guys whistling?
No. I've never
whistling.
whistled in my life. I don't know how.
I'm whistling. You know the way I always whistle after I said something nice about you? I'm whistling.
Can you whistle, Sky?
I
Yeah,
can't.
I can.
I can't whistle. That's why the bit isn't being
You
completed. 'cause
fucking
I
bet
can't.
I could whistle, brother.
Discord
You
will
bet your bottom dollar.
let the input go through that I'm whistling, but I am whistling. We just
can
have to
whistle
check
through
on
my
stream,
TV.
and I also have to check on stream what you guys were fucking saying about me.
We won't say anything though. Is the problem?
We didn't say
What you
anything. We were
just said.
dead silent the entire time.
Yeah,
I was
we weren't
whistling the
talking.
entire time, actually. Never mind.
You're hallucinating, Will.
I was
being-
watching your fucking
yeah.
sprites bounce while I had my headphones off, and I was like, "Oh, these bitches, these sons of bitches."
These
But anyway,
guys.
hi. It's us.
Hey.
Fucking guys.
I'm a little sad
These
to
fucking
like.
guys.
I'm a little sad. Like I want to make this play on stream a little more because I like it so much. I know I'm gonna get sick of it really quick, but I like it right now.
No, we gotta
It
look at
looks
it.
so good.
We gotta look at it more. We
I
need to play
don't
the
think
game with him
I
now.
don't think you should get sick of it because I think it looks amazing. In my opinion.
Wow.
Do you mean it?
Oh, stream cord. It
Yeah.
says that you're live now.
Thank God.
So now we can start.
So now we can start. Okay,
Now
now
we can.
now people have no excuse of not watching.
It's no longer just my whistling show where I whistle.
Where you fucking whistle.
I would watch that though.
Yeah, I
You
would.
whistling.
That sounds like good content. You should stream that when you come back to streaming.
Yeah, when I
I'd
get back
watch
to
an entire
streaming.
stream of you whistling.
When I had braces, I could whistle through my teeth, but when I had braces, depending on the week, I could not whistle through my teeth.
Oh my
at certain
god.
times.
Depending on the week is a really funny way to phrase it, dude.
Yeah, it just depended on like where my teeth were in my mouth at that time. But
Oh my
there was like a
God.
good like few weeks at it, like separate weeks that I couldn't whistle through my teeth. It was wacky.
You're like nuts.
That's the wackiest, silliest thing you've ever said to me.
Speaking of you
that's
coming
it?
back to streaming, we were
That's it,
talking
yeah.
we were talking about emotes last stream.
Oh my
god. We mentioned like a couple of good ones we have in the server.
Yeah.
In vending machine. And I went there's like a couple that are like Sky exclusive though, like the Glen Cerberus.
Oh, I would 100% put Glenn in there. The thing is, like,
Glenn, I think Glenn is a really good addition.
Glen is a
when
really
I
good
when I
one.
get back to stream, I was thinking about that earlier today. I'd put Glenn in there, but like I need to unlock the emotes. But if I had to choose one, it would be Glenn. Nobody uses Glenn but me.
Nobody will
love
fucking
Glen.
use Glen on Twitch, so you'd be fine probably. You'll be like
I
original.
love
with it.
Glenn. Glenn is my best friend.
Yeah.
Glenn is your original character.
I made him.
You made him though, is
Yeah.
the thing. You did make him.
in my own with my own hands.
You're the creative.
Your own,
God's
you
image.
crafted him with your own hands.
There she is again.
Hi,
He is right in it.
Maya.
babe. What happened?
Well, remember?
Hey, Nick, it's you.
Why are
Remember-
you detained? Oh,
Don't you
I
remember contempt of?
Got kicked out of court.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
I can't
fucked it
be.
up.
He was being too annoying in court and got arrested.
She was too annoying.
She was too quirky.
She was
Hashtag
too
girl.
loud. The judge hates quirky women.
Yeah, for real. Fucking misogynist. Hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was.
Because you're 17?
Yeah.
Because you're 17 and you have other talents, you don't have to
Because
be a
you're
lawyer.
17 and got other shit going on.
I don't
So
think her
too
age
busy
really means
graduating
anything.
high
I don't
school.
think her age really means anything here, because characters in Ace Attorney can become lawyers at age like 12.
Okay, that's true.
He's studying his whole life.
But oh my god,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
so sorry that I'm a surgeon and not a lawyer. I'm really sorry. I'm fucking
so
useless.
sorry.
I don't do anything
Yeah.
useful in
I'm sorry,
society.
I'm not ultra specifically useful in this one situation.
This world does revolve around fucking lawyers, and that's it. Is the thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely it does.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Okay.
She won't. I don't think she should.
Jolly
I think she
tune.
should go off.
Yeah,
I think she should be
fuck it up.
worse.
She could always be worse. I think women should be worse. all
Women should be
times.
worse. I think they're allowed to.
They're allowed to. They should be. They have every right to.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Phew.
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Even in this fantasy world, you still gotta pay bail.
You still have to pay bail.
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bills of money every time I hear the word bail? Because it's always too
Because
much.
bail is expensive.
All of our collective energies, we're gonna mispronounce a lot of things. I
A
can feel
lot
it.
of things. Also, I have like some kind of, I don't know, like there's a frog in my throat or whatever. I keep like
Why is he in there? Get him out.
like
Oh,
some phlegm or something. I don't know. I haven't been
You got
talking
some
all day. Maybe
phlegm?
that's why.
got some phlegm in there.
I'm gonna use water
Right.
instead of Sprite, I guess.
I hate it when I have
And,
phlegm in there.
and I just drank coffee, so I'm gonna have a big spike, and then I'm gonna go down really low. In
Oh, you're
energy.
gonna fucking
Oh, no.
crash and burn.
I'm gonna crash and burn by the end of the stream.
Yeah, for real, for
Oh
real.
no!
That's a promise. That's not a fault. That's a promise. So right now, I feel crazy and I'm talking really fast. If you can't tell,
Yeah?
it's because I'm crazy.
Because you're crazy.
Coffee crazy.
Okay,
I got coffee crazies.
speaking of crazy, and we are going on our first tangent within 10 minutes of stream, but do you guys
Shit,
think
yeah.
I should get a little tipsy drunky for the last
The
trial
finale?
of this
I think so.
chapter?
The best idea is to get tipsy for the emotional height of the game.
I'll be the sober one.
I will not
'Cause
cry.
it'd be like 2 p.m. my time, so I'll be sober.
Oh my god.
I
True.
never said I was drinking.
Oh, Meep can be me and Meep are the.
You can drink the vibes. I'm driving.
No, me and Meep are the drivers. I get the steering wheel, Meep gets the pedals.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works.
I'm pushing the car.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
Yeah, and we're steering.
The way that drinking parties work is that all of the sober people have to drive together. They all have to work together
It's a
to do it.
collective
It
Yeah,
can't
effort.
just be
all
one
of them. There can only be one driver. If not, you have to split duties. Sorry.
Yeah, you have to split duty. Someone has to
Exactly.
steer. Someone has to do windshield wipers. Come on.
Oh my god, hi!
Yeah.
If it's raining.
They move the windshield wipers with their hand. They have
Yeah,
to lean
for
out.
real. Wait, if
You
Harmony
review
is
the car.
here, I'm gonna derail the stream just for my friend Harmony. I want to show off my starting soon screen. Look at this. Look, I made it.
It's cute.
It's
I like
special
it.
because
I
Harmony
really
was there
do like
yesterday
it.
when I was making
I
it.
really like the monochromatic all blue. I do like it.
It's
very
really,
good.
it's really nice. I like the previous one, like the carpet,
Thematic.
arcade cat
Yeah.
carpet, but I do like this. It's easier on the eyes.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's
I
good.
just wanted to
And
show it
collective
off.
theme.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Harmony. Ah!
It looks so good.
Okay, there we go. Back on track, guys. We can do this. Any luck with me?
Video game. None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. Cause she did.
She
What do you
did.
mean, like she did her, like she
Asshole.
did do her best? She did her best.
She did.
I'm gonna shove
You,
Phoenix in the
Phoenix.
waterfall when he finds
He
one.
deserves it.
Threw him off a cliff.
I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local
I'm gonna
area.
throw him off a bridge. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Can I present? Look, your mom.
Hey, your trauma, by the way.
Hey, look.
Remember her?
Remember,
Did you
remember your
Remember your
mom?
mum who's dead?
Remember your mom who's... We don't
Do you
know if she's
remember?
dead, she's like gone, but do you know? Now that I've shown her the picture, I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. Yeah, Phoenix!
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Yeah,
No, I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do. Yeah, Phoenix? No way.
Yeah.
Was it? Really? Jesus.
Isn't this the enlarged photo Lotto was talking about?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Nice and big, but you can't really see the faces any clearer, can you?
Look.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas.
A gun?
Do you want a gun?
Do you want a gun?
I think
It's very
think she should be
prints
allowed
on
a
this
gun.
pistol, aren't they?
I think
I have
she's
wonderful
allowed.
news.
No.
I have wonderful news for you about Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yes! Yes, she
What
does have a
happened?
gun in there.
Maya holds a gun.
well,
There you go. Your prayers answered. Yes, the prints from his right hand, but they must have gotten on there at some time other than the shooting.
What? Really?
The shooter used his left hand after all. Yeah,
A
because
lefty.
she wasn't there, so she doesn't know. Hey, look, my badge!
leading to the anti-left-hand propaganda.
Must be nice, Nick.
Yeah.
You can just show that to anyone and say, I'm a lawyer. But spirit mediums, well,
I don't know. With your clothes, I bet at least some people would recognize you.
but these are medium in training clothes. I wonder if I'll ever be a proper medium.
There's a difference?
There's a difference.
I didn't know.
I'm medium in training.
Human training. Okay, let's go here. Alone. Sit and ponder with the
Alone.
plant.
Yeah.
Sure it's quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Oh, okay.
You just remembered.
Damn.
You just remembered.
Maya's back in jail.
Yeah, again. Good for her.
She
We can't contain her.
she was too annoying in court and she got taken
Yeah,
away,
she
remember?
got the
Yeah.
quirky hashtag girl.
Too loud.
It's Mia's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Good for Charlie. Okay, let's go to the criminal department, I guess. See Gumshoe, my friend Gumshoe.
The Gumshoe.
My best friend, Gumshoe.
My wife. Oh, he's not here.
Hashtag
Oh.
girls. God forbid.
But quirky girls do
anything.
They hate quirky girls. They hate them. It's like
They
the Gumshoe's
hate
not
them.
here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight
Like
with
this
the chief
accent you've given
for
him.
not following protocol.
Protocol.
Not following protocol. I bet he wouldn't help them build a case against Edgeworth. Okay, well... If you don't have Gumshoe, then... Fuck you. I hate you.
Only here for Gumshoe.
I'm only here
I
for
want
Gumshoe.
the
I hate all
Gumshoe.
y'all bitches. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the
So-
cop...
Both of my characters are in jail right now.
Boo.
Boo! Let them out! Let them
them
out! My meepy behind bars. This is so sad.
You be behind
They locked
bars.
me up.
Ah,
They
get me
won't
out.
let me out.
They put them in the slammer. This is the worst day of my life. I
Put
miss
you in
my
a
friend.
little, yeah.
There are fewer than
I
there were
like the-
yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today? Yeah, he's supposed to be.
You're supposed to be. That's what you told me.
Gumshoe, where the fuck are you?
Where the fuck are you, bro?
Where did you fucking go?
I miss my
Oh.
wife, Tails. I miss her a lot.
I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Back.
Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with...
The lovely.
Oh, I just got what the sentence... This sentence is so weird. On a date with the lovely
Oh.
fiancé. Well, there's no one fucking here. Where is everybody?
abandoned. They're in the lake. They're having a lake day. They're on the. They all rented a
They all
boat.
Taking a
fucking
nap
went
at
in the lake
home.
and drowned, I guess. No characters
Yeah.
anymore. No characters in your novel.
No characters anymore. They all
Just
drowned.
go home.
No more characters. They all drowned. Go home.
Go home. It's over. They're all in jail. Hi,
Everyone's in
Chris.
jail.
Jail except for Phoenix.
Except Phoenix is the only man out right now. No one else. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today too. He's not fucking here. Where is he?
Oy, oy, oy.
I'm gonna throw up. Where is everybody? Show me someone.
Show me someone in this desolate
Anyone,
wasteland.
please.
Please. I'm so alone out here. Nobody care. Wife!
There he is.
Fucking finally. Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Found
Hey,
him.
pal. The trial's today at
Yes, what about the trial?
everyone's in jail. We can't have the trial when everyone's in jail.
Everyone's fucking
Well, I
in
was
jail.
gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. This is a good emote.
It's a really-
Dog.
Oh, you haven't seen? We have not to fond now.
Thank God. Okay, though you did save Edgeworth, I guess. I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
I just wasn't sure how to thank you. You know.
Thanks. You know what would be
One
really
sec.
funny if we all hid from Phoenix, right? They do that.
Hiding.
That's what
They're
one trial.
hiding.
They're hiding. I think the judge would love that at one trial. He would be like, hee hee.
The judge would join in.
Hee hee. So jolly.
Phoenix would show up for a trial, like, at the correct time, and everyone would be hiding under their desks, ready to jump out at him. Including the judge.
And
Yeah.
the audience. Everyone will be on board. Detective
Phoenix
Gumshoe?
Wright versus the world.
Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow?
Sound like he's bringing another witness.
Another witness? Oh, right, he said something about that in the trial today.
Was that today?
Yeah, that was today, because the
Yeah,
trial
this
always
is
happens...
after the trial.
Yeah. The investigation usually happens the same day after the trial.
Let me see.
Okay. There were 2 witnesses! There we
There
go.
it is.
First,
Yeah.
Missed
first
it.
time. I was wondering who that other witness was. Or... who was it?
Sorry, pal. Any trial percent
Since-
speedrun.
Oh, God.
As much as I'd like to do, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
Aw, fucking don't be a stick in the mud, Gumshoe. The dogs won't notice. Come on.
Come on, Gumshoe.
Who cares about the pigs? Come on, man.
Come
Come the fuck
on.
on.
We go,
Get real.
We go far
Get
back, you and
real,
I.
dude.
God. Okay. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth.
What's up?
Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything
Oh,
about that
finally.
before.
Could you?
We're gonna talk about
How
his
did you
traumas.
guess?
How did
Could
he
you guess? Was it when you left him in the cell
sobbing
crying?
and rocking
Panic
back and
attack on
forth
the
on the
floor?
floor? Yeah.
When he was in the ball crying?
Piece of shit.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does. Him becoming a lawyer. Him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident.
The DL6 incident? That was 3 things, to be honest. Not one thing, but... You know.
Things. Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now, and you can see it in his eyes.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's trauma. Hey
Hashtag
guys, we got
trauma,
the trauma
hashtag
box
girl.
ticked off. Hashtag girl. He's got it.
Hashtag girl, hashtag trauma.
Edgeworth like her in call, I'm gonna be suffering the entire time.
Hey, I like Edgeworth. I'm just, you know, I'm coping. I'm coping with humor.
I'm not coping. I'm never coping.
I need to lighten the mood
actually
somehow. I need to lighten the energy in this call somehow, okay? It might as well be through silly little jokes. I'll do it.
Hashtag woman,
Hashtag girl, hashtag woman, girl.
Hashtag woman girl. So true.
I wanted
The fucking vacuum going outside. Our vacuum is about to explode. It's like really old.
God.
So now it just makes a
sound of
horrible
Woody in the
noise.
lake.
Anyway.
Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about my FA.
Huh? He's not out on bail yet? That's strange. Told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man. I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it wasn't for her. See her get dragged out by the bailiff?
Yeah, the bailiff.
Okay, I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two.
Aww.
Oh, gumshoe!
Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Then he crushed another
Yay.
paper cup in his hand.
With coffee, they gave that to him for comfort.
Yeah, they gave him a nice cup of chamomile tea, and he still
Yeah,
crushed
and
it in
he
his
still
hand, but
crushed
this time
it.
he was crying.
Really?
He was sobbing this time.
Phoenix, I don't know how to tell you this, but Edgeworth has emotions, you know?
Edgeworth does have emotions,
He's
and
got
it's not like,
things like a human being does.
They try to say it. Edgeworth is, like, he's always described as having very intense emotions all the time.
Yeah, and Phoenix is like, no, the unfeeling.
No.
The unfeeling Edgeworth, no way. He feels so
really-
much all the time.
Yeah, he has emotions. He's
It
just
was
like
the-
us.
Edgeworth
like
is
he's
like
human.
one of the most emotional characters in this franchise. Isn't it?
For real,
Yeah. Edgeworth
He's
is an
so
Shut up,
emotional
I'll kill
all
you.
the
No, I'm
time.
kidding.
Sure. Why not?
He's an empath. He is.
Sure.
He is.
Okay, he was really
The thing
grateful
about
for
that
what
is
she
he
did, you
is.
know. The thing about that is that he is.
Aw,
I'm
man.
going back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can.
Thank you. Oh, wait.
Oh.
I was wondering, how much is bail going to be?
$100 million. Don't worry about that. This Edgeworth is posting the whole amount.
Edgeworth?
Hey.
Edgeworth.
I am not too fond of empaths, to be honest.
No.
No, sorry. What? Edgeworth?
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Don't forget to pick her up, okay?
Okay, I'll pick her up from school. I won't
School, yeah.
forget.
Pick her up in what car? Like, why
Yeah.
is he the one picking her up?
Physically.
Maybe I can
The
get
least
Edgeworth
capable man.
to pay this month's rent too. Phoenix. The man is on trial. Can you calm
Man
down?
is-
I
this
mean,
man is
I
on
get it, but can you
trial.
calm
Can you,
down?
like,
Mia's life is
bicycle.
not Mia. Maya's life is so
a little
difficult
grocery store?
because she keeps ending up in jail, and then the man who picks her up usually puts her on like a public transport. She
Yeah,
can't
like
deal with
immediately
it.
they go on a bus. Like he buys her
They go on a
ticket. That's
shitty
it.
bus.
He buys her ticket. That's it. He doesn't have a car. He
Yeah.
can drive it. They
A little
could.
wagon.
They could ride a tandem bike. Ben is right.
Baby stroller.
In the basket.
Yeah, in the
She
basket.
sits in the basket.
Oh my
No,
god.
Pearl sits in the basket. She fits perfectly. Sky, I can't wait for you to meet Pearl, by the way.
Oh, you'd
I'm
love
ready.
her.
Hey Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. Oh,
Sorry, guys.
you're doing that with your mouth, Sky? That's
Yeah,
incredible.
that's a noise coming from me.
You're great at that.
You
You're
can
so
make you can make
talented.
that noise and talk at the same time, which is really impressive.
It's not coming from my mouth, it's coming out of my ears.
You're like a
Coming out
siren.
my
I love
nose.
you.
I'm like a... I'm like
You're a
an air horn.
ventriloquist? That's a new one. Well, he posted bail for you. So he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, sure. Yay!
Yay!
Her sprites are so...
Maya
oh,
has
nothing
some.
new here.
Maya has the
Jesus.
best fights in this game.
Sky!
Okay,
Airstrike alarm in the background. I love it.
I can mute, but I feel like it's also a little...
No, don't. It's great.
It's really fun.
Why? You're
Red
making that
alert, gaze
noise.
and call.
Fresh air.
It's getting closer.
It's approaching.
Vacuum's gonna explode.
It's coming for you.
Fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Phoenix is laughing. Yeah. Misbehaving is much more fun.
Oh my god, yeah, Siren Head is gonna get you.
Edgeworth being rich is
Going
the
get
funniest
me.
character decision in the world to me. He's
They were like,
so
he
rich.
has to be rich. He has to be.
Edgeworth has so much money, he doesn't know what to do with it. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right. I'll behave.
Oh dear. Well, money makes the world go round. Hey, can we talk to Edgeworth now? Yes. Can we meet
Yes.
him? Yes.
Boy time.
Ah,
Fuck.
God, jeez.
they don't
Ah,
let me
man.
meet anyone! I'm so sad.
This is so sad.
Looks like Edgeworth isn't questioning.
Jesus.
Let's come back
More.
later.
Guess so. I think at this. Oh, you can go to Grosberg. I forgot. At this point, Sky is Siren
Grosberg.
Head, I think.
That's me. We're becoming one.
Oh, he's also gone. Apparently, Mr.
He's also in
Grosberg is
jail.
on vacation today. Fucking everyone's gone. Well, I guess I can come
Yeah.
back tomorrow if I need anything. I guess.
Fucking guess.
I fucking guess.
I mean, sure. Whatever.
I mean, whatever.
I mean, whatever.
No one wants to
Okay.
see me.
Yelling.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hmm.
Hey, y'all.
There she is.
Hey, it's Lotta.
Y'all really did it today.
What did we do now?
Nah, I'm not complaining. Isaiah did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility.
I realized maybe I shouldn't lie.
Maybe I shouldn't have lied in court.
Maybe
Maybe.
I shouldn't have lied in court. Maybe that's just a me thing, though. But I went up there and started babbling about any little thing that came to mind.
A lot of.
So you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up.
I'm taking a vow of truth and honesty.
You gonna pay me? Oh yeah, that's Gordy. Never mind, yeah. What did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing half of it, Wait, what? I was doing it half just to say I've been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. Kinda convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry. I caused y'all a lot of trouble.
Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing.
Especially if it was from yesterday.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
No, it's from today,
Yeah.
literally. Oh, no.
Yeah, sure, know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder.
That would never happen.
Next time.
Right.
You mean the first time you witnessed a murder? Potato, potato, whatever.
Yeah,
What about
whatever.
Gordy?
My best friend. Right.
Sky's
Oh, yeah.
best friend Gordy. Who's
Me
in
and
there
Gordy
right
right
now.
now in the Gourd Lake, brother. You don't have the bond me and Gordy have.
You don't know him like I do.
You don't know him like I do. I'll witness a murder
You
again.
can do it.
Threat. Okay,
Make
well,
it yours, baby.
well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoked in the flames of Gordy fever. I get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. I'll be viral on Twitter for this one.
Alright, Lotto, you go, girl.
Go, girl!
Go, girl. Hashtag girl.
Go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. He's a pussy. He's not even saying any of this out loud.
Yeah,
I think Maya should work as many jobs as she wants.
Yeah,
I think she should have
be
every job, much like
Just like Bobby.
just like Barbie. Yeah, I was gonna say that one character from Austin and Ally who always had
Oh my
different
God.
jobs, but Barbie is
I
a
was
better
gonna-
analogy.
Barbie is a better
Barbie.
one. Barbie also has
Barbara
a PhD.
Roberts. She has everything. She's been to space. She's been president multiple times.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
Barbie's got a lot of things on her
She's
resume.
the most capable woman there is, and that's just that,
She's
you know?
the girl.
She's
the
the
hashtag
girl.
girl.
She is the girl that
She's
we
the
will
girl we
say
pray to
girl.
every day. Yep. Girl, if you're out there.
Hashtag
If you don't-
girl. Girl, if you're out there.
Lotta, what do you mean by
Girl,
making it up
if you
to
hear
us?
me.
Well, you see, I actually got a bit of information for you.
What?
That Von Karma don't want me to say nothing about it.
What information?
Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to ourselves a little do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us?
Girl counter. How many girls we talk about?
I don't know why we say
right.
girls so much.
I don't know, but it's really fun.
I'll do that in the, when I do, a best moments of the streams from the first game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
girl.
I'll keep up a
Girl
girl
counter?
counter, yeah.
Yeah.
A girl counter and a tangent counter is what I want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just yeah. Double the speed of all our tangents, so they're a few seconds long. Tangent about I don't know,
Penis?
penis,
There
sure.
was that,
Probably
there was,
penis. It's usually penis.
It's usually
Usually
penis. I think we have one about that, ABO, case.
Oh, I remember.
That was one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The rest
the Megaverse
are-
lawsuit.
The
Put
rest
my
are
head in my hands
a...
when you said that.
The 9/11
The rest
bit
are but
was
an
also a
imprint
tangent.
left softly on the handrail of my
Every
memory.
time we say girl, the video gets faster.
Oh my god. They would not be
That's
legible.
That's good.
Yeah.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey! I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are.
That's not what we're thinking.
No, it's written all over
Sure.
your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay?
I love her
love her.
so much.
Not all southern people are cheap and weird, but
She's-
I
I am! I love her.
Well, what would it be? You got a deal or not? With what
do we
money?
do, Nick?
Deal. I need information. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here.
Call me Howie Mandel.
Okay, how much?
Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor.
Just one blow after the other to Phoenix right now.
She means everything to me.
Huh? Oh my god, Harmony. Stop giving me ideas.
No more ideas.
What if I do both?
Hey.
What if we... Does it count if we call him our girlfriend? Because I think I call him my girlfriend most of the time.
Yeah, we do
Yeah,
call him a
no, that
girlfriend,
counts.
but I do also call him my wife. My wife.
My wife!
Mawa.
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy.
Whoa, Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't, I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't. Go swimming in that lake. Here's some goggles. Here's some flippers. Go in the lake.
Okay, I like start bringing her
right now.
like crawfish. Like,
Starts
hey, is
ringing-
this it?
yeah.
Is this
He starts
it?
ringing up. Yeah, he folds up his pants and just dives on in. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first. Got it?
Okay.
Right. See y'all later.
Bye.
I really like her.
She's a
I
really
love
good
her.
character. I love her.
She's one of my favorite, like, case characters from the original trilogy. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean?
Gordy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist?
Does
Well,
exist
that's
Mhm.
our...
around here.
Oh my god.
It's so
Oh.
easy to find.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, sir. What's that?
I forgot how weird this thing looks.
Yeah, it looks awful.
The Steel Samurai, Nick.
Yo, Maya.
Larry, what the heck is this?
Does it say hi to Phoenix?
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
does.
my girl Beyonce's idea. She was all, if you don't like, put this. Oh wait, if you don't like, put this here. It could be like really cool. That was a hard sentence.
I was looking through, like,
You
the
manifested too
promotional
much of
art.
it and all of it wrong.
Yeah.
I was looking through promotional art from, like, the original trilogy yesterday, and there's, like, a weird amount of art where Maya and Larry seem to be, like, really good friends.
That's
like,
just
they're
fake.
getting
My
along
head.
really well.
His sleeves are too long. He needs to get them hemmed.
That's what I've been doing with my sweater today. I like
Just,
doing
just
this. I'm being
he's
cute with it.
stimming.
Yeah.
You're being cute with it. Larry is not.
Larry is not.
Larry is never
Dude.
cute with it.
Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner of all the world countries.
Wow.
Absolutely all of them.
All of them.
That's real impressive she could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot about people. She knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free.
Right.
Okay.
Not that I
Sure.
want to, but I'll talk.
Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgeworth?
Why are you yelling? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Oh, I love slapping people with my sleeves. It's great.
Big time.
Hmm.
Huh.
Hey, Larry, did you know Edward's secret weakness?
Can... Why are...
I started a lot on that
His
one.
weakness. His weakness is a really fun way to say traumas.
Yeah.
He's weak
He's
to
terrified of
poison
earthquakes.
and ice attacks.
My weaknesses are knives stabbed in my stomach.
If someone referred to my triggers as my weaknesses, I think
I'm
I
down
would
for this.
prefer it, honestly.
I think I prefer that.
Yeah, like my elemental weakness is...
Yeah, my elemental weakness.
my elemental weakness is falling from great heights.
Yeah.
My elemental weakness is the fear of losing my teeth.
Secret weakness?
Secret weenus.
You
Where
know
is
about
it?
secret wieners? Do you know about it?
You're not supposed to know.
Maya, oh my god. He
Maya!
acts like a little boy.
Huh?
Maya, what is wrong with you?
That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Post-traumatic stress disorder? I find it quite simple, actually.
I find it quite simple, actually.
Well, we were only in the same class for a year. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right, when the DLC... DL6.
When the
DL
DLC dropped.
DLC.
DLC.
That's
When the
right,
DLC
yeah,
dropped.
He had to move.
The Edgeworth DLC
Incident
came out.
happened. Doesn't look
Yeah,
like
to go
Larry
home and
knows
download
about
it.
it, though. Larry was not in the DLC, sorry. Hey,
Trauma DLC for
Trauma
Edgeworth.
DLC.
hey Larry. What was that big... thing up there before?
Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids.
Why wasn't it there yesterday?
Huh? Huh? Oh, right.
His mouth is twitching. It's disgusting.
Disgusting. The compress. What?
Compressor.
Compressor?
Yeah.
Okay, compressor was busted.
Is Meepy dead? I think Meepy died.
We'll take our time. Did Meepy die?
I think Meepy died.
Well, we have to wait.
Do we?
He's just really nervous about this line.
Meep is really nervous about saying compressor right now.
Yeah. This man is disgusting.
Disgusting.
Right, disgusting.
Disgusting.
Horrible.
I really don't like Larry.
That was really quiet. As if your hate for Larry has been subtle.
Listen, that was very serious for me, is the thing.
It's a very serious, yeah. Let's talk about weaknesses. I have a weakness to,
weaknesses? Hey, chat,
that was
what's
a
your
funny
weakness?
What's your guys' weakness?
I feel like I'm pretty susceptible to, fire. I would die, probably,
Yeah.
if I got set
Knives.
on fire.
I don't like Larry in the tiny font.
I don't like Larry.
Hello?
Hello, are you
Hi.
alive? You good?
Hi. My
Hi.
internet freaked out.
Yeah, I figured.
Said no.
It's been doing that every now and then today, so if that happens again, I'm very sorry.
No,
I
it's
thought
okay,
you were
we're
just
talking
so
about
nervous
weaknesses.
about saying this line.
Yeah, that's fine.
Compressor?
You nailed it, nothing to be nervous about.
Maya really had to think about it.
Just think about it for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little unit that by my hot dog stand. That's what I use it to put air. What? That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai.
You got confused. I love
Leave
when
me
you read
alone.
something and you get confused by what you said and you go back. I love you.
You know, reading's hard. One of my
It
weaknesses,
is.
reading. It broke a little
My
way.
reading trauma.
Also, the font is like just a little bit compressed and a little small that some
Yeah.
letters look like different letters. That's also my weakness is shovels are being buried alive. A little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself.
With my lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah?
My powerful, powerful lungs.
My powerful lungs.
A powerful lungs.
Women love me for my powerful lungs.
Hmm.
Trash can is empty, at least the place is well maintained. Yeah, we checked that. Hi! Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge.
This is barking in the very distance. I don't know if it picks up, but I see my
No,
blue
it
green
didn't,
circle
but
light up.
I love
I
Melissa.
can't hear it.
I guess it's good advertising.
Frog in her mouth.
Nice frog in your mouth.
Yeah.
Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me.
Ooh, tough
Ooh.
words. Huh, really? Looks pretty well made to me.
Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really?
It's really simple, actually, Nick.
True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff.
If you're a professional, you'd know that, Nick.
These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. No, they're just dumb. Oh, it's the same thing. I thought if we look at the compressor, maybe something would be different.
Nah.
I thought that was the Polish flag, it's not. There's blue up there.
Oh.
This flag looks subtly out of place here.
He's hypnotizing you. Look away.
Look
Mommy,
away!
look
Don't
away.
fall for
Hurry.
don't fall for his charms!
His
Don't do
tricks
it.
of the light. His illusions.
Flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky.
Been there, buddy.
I don't know, I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses.
The war,
Classic war.
the war of the what?
Classic war.
The war
Huh?
of the
What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses?
What the heck is it?
Our local fair used to do it every summer. I guess we were the only ones.
I ask again, what the heck is it? She won't tell you. You gotta go.
War only Maya remembers. No one else remembers
No
it.
one else remembers. Let's look around. Hey, you open? Hey.
Hey, can I rent a boat?
It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it.
Maya knows all about renting boats to people.
She knows all about boats. Man, I love fishing.
Man, I love fishing.
Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. Guess there's nothing.
Bummer.
Bummer.
Really harms the business.
That's the first thought I have when I hear about a murder.
I would love
Business,
to do a
no!
Really bad for business.
boat.
Really bad for business. Hi. Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No.
No,
No, nothing.
it's not real.
Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime.
It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze.
Oh, whoa! No, you don't. No sneezing. Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
this again.
There it goes.
Jaw drop.
yikes! I told y'all no sneezing. No. Well, sure. See, I set that camera to respond to things a bit softer than a bang. It trigger on one of those Von Karma finger snaps now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, SAR's nice, but what about my film? 2016.
Nick, pay the lady.
Give her film. He's crying.
He's crying.
He takes his crumpled dollars.
Here you go. Guess I'm not eating.
Could have bought a Big Mac. I learned something in
Big
today's
Mac,
trial, that's
no.
for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore.
Whoa, did you just
What?
say you had information about the case?
Oh,
Tell us that at least.
like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy.
What if there's no dirt? What if it's
There's
clean?
no dirt. It's mud. Because he's
Well,
wet.
even if Gordy doesn't exist.
I'll quit being an investigative photographer. Take
What?
up law.
Yeah.
I'll become a lawyer.
Yeah. After all, I only have one photo to my name so far.
Was it a good one?
You bet. A youth. A youth.
UFO.
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 Oh, I get it.
UFO?
I get it. Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school.
Huh? So you really are a university student?
She's had an education all along.
Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit.
Right.
Yeah, people do that. It's fine.
Yeah.
Maya's never heard of a gap year in her life.
She's too busy summoning ghouls or whatever.
Or something.
Hey, can I
Major in
do this?
spells and ghouls. That's the guy that's selling my hot dogs faster than I can cook them.
Do you think Gordy really exists?
Nah, I think someone probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs till the truth's out. He's sweating.
Sweating.
He's like dripping.
Gross.
Look, it
I'm gonna
got
pistol him. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs.
Okay, sure. What about this? No, nothing. Okay. What about? Look, I'm a lawyer.
Did you know?
No, he don't. He don't know.
He don't.
Did
He
you know I'm
only
a
sells
lawyer,
hot
by the
dogs.
way?
Hmm. I guess. Let's see. Edgeworth? No.
I miss him so much.
Gumshoe? Wife?
Hello?
Question
Hello?
mark?
Hello?
Wife time?
Yeah, hey there, pal.
There
Time.
he is.
What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again.
What do you mean again?
Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is.
He lets us sit at his computer.
Mm-hmm.
Smile.
Playing games.
Playing games. We can play
He lets us play games on his
pinball.
computer.
Yeah.
We can play pinball from Windows.
Yeah.
XP.
Snake.
Snake. Okay.
Solitaire.
The investigation. How is the investigation proceeding?
It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. But we're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who's got that lone suspect declared innocent was the victim of this case. In this case, Robert Hammond. You're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him.
And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit it with him. Hit him with it in court tomorrow too.
Poor Edgeworth.
Gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal.
It never does. Hey, you heard about?
Never does.
You heard about our best friend?
Gordy?
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Personally,
Never met the guy.
never met the guy.
Haven't met the guy.
Well, we're looking for him.
Huh? Are you out of your minds?
Eek.
Eek.
You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lada.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry.
He's fine now.
He's fine now.
He's calmed down.
My caterpillars
Yep,
on my
yep.
forehead.
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
Dance.
I see, pal.
My best
Sorry
friends.
for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid in your search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It's a snorkel.
yes.
Really? Oh my god.
You can take whichever one you like.
Show me the
Let's go.
weapons.
Let's fucking go. Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now. Everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest.
Okay.
Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile.
Let's go! Missile! Missile?
You guys will love Missile.
He's a canine police dog. He's still in training. Oh!
Let's fucking
Missile,
go!
missile, here, boy.
Look at him!
Oh,
Ah! I missed
I
him.
love Missile!
I love the Missile. I love
dog,
Missile.
dog, dog.
Dog, 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 dog!
Dog.
Dog, dog.
Here he is.
Oh, hey, he's cute! Look, Nick, cute dog!
A cute dog. And this will help us how? Be
Whimper.
cute. Look at him move.
More whimpers, more.
More whimpers, more.
Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole.
See, Gumshoe knows what I need. He
Yeah,
knows
gets it.
what I
Got it.
desire. Like, he gets it.
Mhm. Here, this is my own personal pole.
Great way to phrase it, dude. Thanks. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster?
Yeah.
How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole?
I never know till you try, pal.
Okay.
Okay.
He took physical
This
damage
next
from
one
that
is the
one.
last one. Yeah.
Yeah, he fishes on weekends. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices.
Dude, I love fishing.
Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive.
Right.
How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector?
Hey, you never know. It might be eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Women want him, fish fear him, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm women. I'll take the dog first.
Dog.
You said that so quickly.
Dog.
This was the easiest decision of my life.
He's so cute.
Oh boy. Borrowed K9 unit missile from Detective Gumshoe. There we go.
Woo, 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 woo.
Wow. So let's.
We have a dog now.
We have a dog now. Let's just go look around. Woof. He just says woof, like a
Woof.
human person. Woof.
Mhm.
Hey, Nick.
Hmm.
Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, right, the dog that I'm
You know
carrying.
the dog we just got?
Dog.
Yeah. Yeah, we carry him like a football
Creature of yours.
around under our arms.
He's a purse dog.
The
Creature.
little creature of yours.
It's good.
Oh my god.
Little
Good line.
creature.
Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. Oh my god. Look
This
at that fucking
Missile is the perfect dog.
That'd be a really good emote.
That'd be a really good
Wonderful.
emote. I'll just. Sorry guys.
You screenshotting it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm putting that, I guess, in the aquarium. Looks great. For later.
Secret tool that will help us later. But what's wrong, Missile?
He's fine, he's smiling.
He's smiling.
Yep, 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 yep,
He's
yep, 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 yep.
smiling. Not very fond of gay people.
No, very
Not too fond.
fond.
Oh, very fond.
Missile! Missile!
Oh
I
god.
like this noise that
Fucking
they're doing.
epilepsy.
Whoa,
Warren.
stabbing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs!
Cannibal.
Loves a hot dog. My samurai dogs.
Not too fond of straight people. Yeah, he's just reacting to Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yay, every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry. Not
Crying.
sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick.
Ah ha ha. He's going to have to this time.
I gave the last of my $3.
Evil. Oh, we were just here to cause misery for Larry. That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Let's go here. Nothing?
I love causing him suffering and misery. It's
One of my
thing to
favorite
do in the world.
hobbies. Hey!
There he is.
Very cute with shiny eyes.
Eyes. Okay, nothing here. But in the woods.
In the woods.
Whoa!
Woman jump scare, white woman jump scare.
White woman
Jump
jump
scare.
scare.
Wait, can I present the dog to you? Okay.
It's not similar to Spider-Man. We're having $3
Yeah.
for his name is part of his character. Yeah.
As well.
Hey Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute?
Keep that mud away from me. What am I going to tell the big boss?
There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand.
He makes the hot dogs.
Nick, maybe the stand at the front from Mafia money laundering scheme.
Maya. I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened.
Oh, right.
The poor dogs.
I love
Okay.
that Maya doesn't feel remorse. She needs to be reminded.
No,
Yeah,
not
she
at
needs to
all.
be. Yeah.
Hey, Gumshoe, thanks, we
Don't
caused
need to
Larry
tell her
misery.
to
Can I get
apologize
a
for
different? Can I get a different one now?
Very cool.
Look at him.
Missile's a big star in criminal affairs.
Why is he named Missile?
Because that's the name of
Look at
Shutakumi's
him.
dog.
Look at him.
Smile.
Smile.
Look at him. Ah, Now that you mention it, I'm not sure. But I hear he's
You ever heard
aptly
of
named for what
Shutakumi?
it's worth.
Yeah. I think I gotta talk about secret weapons to trade. Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things?
Oh, yeah, sure, pal. I have to take back the last one I lent you, department policy. Well, take your pick. Which will it be?
I wanna go fishing.
Fishing.
Man, I love fishing.
Can we borrow that
Man, I
flimsy-looking
love
fishing
fishing.
pole?
Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay?
Right. I don't want to break your pole.
Ooh.
I want you to be able to go fishing.
I love fishing.
Man, you love fishing.
Man, I love
I
fishing.
love fishing. Can't remember where you fish. Is it here?
Wouldn't it be
I
in
think
the
it's
woods
at the
of the lake?
I don't I think you gotta do that, it happens either automatically or you gotta... I'm gonna try the woods.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we
figured.
go. There's gonna be a lot of walking around this time.
You know?
Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot.
A good spot for what?
Time to do some fishing.
She's serious. What are you going to use for bait?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would happen. Should have brought Miss along with us too. At least then we'd have bait.
Hey!
Nick, how could you?
I'm kidding! I'm kidding!
Some jokes are better left untold.
Oof. She hit me!
He deserved
Ouch.
it.
Ow.
Good Foley.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay?
Here we go.
She's played... Ow. Shit. Ow. She's played Animal
Ow.
Crossing, she can do this.
Yeah, she can do this. She's so good at the Animal Crossing fishing minigame. Oh, well.
Oh well.
Hey! What are you doing?
Sorry, Lotta.
Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll.
Nick, pay her.
Dear. Dear.
I like that she, Maya doesn't feel sorry for it anymore. It's like, Nick, get out your wallet. Lotta, wait, for catching Gordy.
A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind?
Yes, I mean, yes, it's a fishing pole.
Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck.
Thanks.
I don't believe it. Well... No?
This has gone well.
This is going well.
Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun.
Wow, Gold Lake is
Fishing.
really big.
If only. Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gold Lake?
Oh, well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. We've talked about this.
We've
haven't
talked about this before, I think. Yeah, we've done this dialogue
Yeah, we've done
before.
this.
We've been here.
Okay, well I guess we get the metal detector?
Sure.
It seems like a useful thing, I guess. Okay. I want to switch.
Hmm?
Metal detector.
Metal
Can we
detector.
borrow that metal detector?
Sure thing, pal.
I'm not sure what we're going to find with this.
Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Mothman is like full of lead, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He eats it.
Yep.
It
Eat
was
soda cans.
snack. Yummy snack.
Yummy, yummy.
Oh, There it goes.
It's beeping. Nick! It's beeping. The metal detector's found something.
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes? Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Nick. Look.
Huh? An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya,
The
first
bush.
of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal
She
detector
looks
react
so
to a sea
embarrassed.
monster? She looks so embarrassed. Don't do that to her.
Oh.
It could have been Gordy. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags?
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy. I'm so
It is pocket.
it's heavy. I don't
He
want
fit a whole air tank in his pocket.
It's heavy.
That's heavy. I don't wanna. Larry. What the fuck
Larry,
did you
what's
do?
this hot mess? What? An air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Is this air tank yours?
Why would I have a thing like that?
Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Gasp.
Ooh. The eyes got real little.
Yeah. Tulip.
Must be a coincidence.
Tulipification.
Yeah,
He doesn't deserve it.
there's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary
days.
schools. And used cars dealerships. Look, why do I need a tank anyway?
To inflate
I mean-
something. You used this. Sorry. I don't know why I did that. To inflate
Hello?
that, didn't you? I don't know what happened. Like, I think I had like a burp
Inflate
in my
what?
brain.
What has happened to you?
Like my brain had a cough for a second.
Yeah.
What else? That big puffy steel samurai. He's so shocked.
Now
Shot in a bowl.
why would you go asking a question like that?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head.
Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use is on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And it didn't go so well.
As I suspected. Ask more. It didn't go so well?
Yeah.
Do you think you could be a little more specific?
Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us.
She wants to hear about the embarrassing parts.
She's praying for his downfall. Fine.
She is.
Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... Blam! Oh, shit! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And the tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it.
What? Off into Gold Lake?
This guy.
It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure.
Uh-huh.
My
Oh,
gourd.
Larry. The flying air tank. You dumb
My
bitch.
gourd is how I say my gourd.
Larry, come on.
So the tank and the Steel Samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so.
The 20th, a week ago.
Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying into the lake. So I went out every night on a boat looking for it. I mean, Keontae gave me that Steel Samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. It flew away out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it.
The night before last was the night of the murder! This fucking guy.
Gasp.
Sorry for not telling you, Nick.
Teehee.
Tee
Sticks tongue out. Teehee, sorry.
Sorry. Sorry. Actually, I
So
was here on
silly.
the night of the murder. Jesus! But you see, I went home before midnight.
This fucking guy.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No.
That's too bad.
It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. Yeah, well, we did it, guys. We solved the puzzle of walking around with an
yeah.
item in our pocket until something happened. Hey,
I love this
Melissa's
game.
Melissa's talking outside my door. She's going, "Arr."
she wants in.
She misses me. She wants in.
Miss Melissa.
This little miss.
Sile.
Miss. Oh, it's her.
It's her.
It was her. Yep, I'd say I know exactly squat about that.
It's painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lola's interest. Well, what do you do?
Foley's trying to call me. Why?
Party. Was this Coley?
Yes, guy.
Hello? What? The cat? She's on the bed sleeping. No, you can't because she's sleeping. Cole, I'm busy. Oh my god.
Everyone in the house like, Sky, you gotta talk to me now. Dog
What?
included. Hi.
What coffee bean?
Shaped like a coffee bean.
Well, bye, Coley. Everyone needs to talk to me now.
Now, right now.
Right now.
I love that your brother just fucking calls you instead of going to your room.
Yeah, he's like we share the same wall.
This is fucking funny.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got a lot of info y'all need. I got the info y'all need. Y'all go scooping the Gordy for me yet?
We found him. Oh, Gordy? Oh, we found him already.
What?
Oh.
I haven't seen any monsters yet.
Y'all for real? Gordy really exists? Wait. I need proof. Y'all got a photo?
Yeah, I have proof. Hold on. Of course I have proof.
Not fair, Nick. It was when I went to the bathroom, wasn't it? That's when you made contact with Gordy.
Oh my god.
You're so upset.
She's so
Enough
upset.
jabbering already. Let me see your proof.
Here. Hold
Take
on.
that!
Larry's air tank?
We're so dramatic about this.
What are y'all
Yeah,
doing
it's
with the
great.
air tank? Yeah.
This is Gordy.
Excuse me? Excuse me.
Excuse
What
me.
exactly are you saying, Nick?
Sorry. Sorry. There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant
Hot
inflatable
dogs.
samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it.
Get him.
Fucking dumbass, I hate him. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank
The
flew into the lake.
idiot.
Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
The bang?
The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait. So, you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Oh my god. Aw, she's so sad.
It's just a shame. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams.
I'm sorry, Lotta.
Nah, it's okay. You win. Well, I'll give you your info like I promised.
Poor Lotta.
Well, what's the scoop? Just tell us this information you have.
A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about a witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here.
Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted.
Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on.
Something else?
Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. We know this.
Yeah, but
We know.
we only got one photo. Wait, so you have
Yeah.
another photo? Oh, that was you, sorry. I stole
Well-
your line, Meepy, I'm sorry.
Did you steal my line?
I did, I'm sorry.
I'm never gonna forgive you for this. I'm never gonna fucking forgive you.
Never.
Listen, you can break 2 plates over my head this time. Instead of
Yeah.
just one.
Chink, chink.
Can I break a bowl?
Yes.
Okay. I'm satisfied.
But you have to make sure it's like ornate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gotta be a
It'll
really...
be my. It'll be your best bowl.
Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to hear. Thank you so very much. You're the best friend I could ever ask for. I'm sorry for my sins.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use of evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but... Here, take it.
Everything is useful.
Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Bye, Lotta.
Poor
That was
Lotta.
also Melissa.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that butts into shape.
Yeah. I love how we all...
I feel like they were
dislike
so proud of that line. They had to
Yeah.
use it as many times
They
as
had
they
to use it
could
as
in this
many
game.
times.
As many times.
This was taken at 11:50. Before Christmas, shows an empty
Interesting.
lake.
On Christmas Eve.
So there was a noise that triggered it though, but there was nothing on the lake. Well, let's see that Bo Rental shop then, huh?
Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Sky, do you perhaps have an old man voice at hand?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I have to go rifle through my stuff, but I'm sure I can pull one out.
Yeah, okay.
This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Yay, breaking and entering!
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Woo, yay!
Yay! Ooh, a parrot.
Yeah. I love the fish on the wall.
Man, Jesus!
Yep.
Meg, is that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been worried sick.
Nick, you handle this.
This guy. Hi, Grandpa. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya.
Maya.
Maya, sorry. I don't-
Meg!
Meg.
Yes?
Finally made up your mind, have you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. He's also Southern, I guess. His name is Uncle.
His name is
Pasta?
Uncle.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. Now I'm supposed to keep this place running. An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home.
Hello! Hello! Ah!
That was a good squawk.
Thank you.
Nick, what was that?
She's never seen a
She's
bird
never seen a
before.
bird in her life.
She's never seen one.
She's never
Doesn't
seen
know
a
what they
bird.
are.
A
It's
parrot.
like that's a weird pigeon you have.
The one on the perch.
Keith,
Yes?
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop.
That's a relief, isn't it,
So
Polly?
smart.
Hello!
Yup.
He's asleep.
Snork, me.
Snort.
Snort me.
Snork, me.
He fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved. Well,
Guys who say snort me.
Yeah.
these
Oh,
conversation
shoot.
options.
Shoo.
Hard-pressing topics, I see.
Edgeworth is on trial for murder.
Hey, let's talk about fettuccine or whatever.
Fettuccine. Snork, me. Oh,
A pasta shop?
Yep. I think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone.
Are you dying?
My father started it, you know? So that makes you two the third generation. Meg,
Yes?
tomorrow we'll start with the secret of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You two, Keith.
Yes?
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
I guess he is a cowboy voice, I guess, or whatever.
The West.
The waist.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg!
Yes.
You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you?
The localization
Rocky.
of this. Goddamn.
God.
The Rockies.
Right, of course. Everybody knows that.
Nick,
Hmm?
how long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. Meg, you know Italians aren't real.
Meg, you know Italians aren't real.
You know better. You know this.
better.
You know this. Snork me 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 me. Snoo.
This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This here's a place of pasta, the wet noodle. Though, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride one of your boats." That's why I keep a boat out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them.
People just asked, hey, do you have a boat? So he kept more boats around.
Yeah,
Love him.
Italiano.
Really confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? I've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Well, how about I snoop around?
Examine.
Examine.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Nadine.
We're hard work at gaming.
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is.
He is a swaying boat. He is.
I'm gonna sway with him. I feel like we can
I'm
develop a
physically
rhythm.
swaying with him too.
Yeah.
Hello?
Wow.
Damn.
He ignored me.
Maya thinks that parrots have like human consciousness. What? You forgot Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello! Hello!
See?
Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly.
Parrot added to the court record.
Oh
Let's go.
yeah.
This is a normal case. This is a normal
Yeah.
It's
evidence.
a normal game.
And kiss him if he's in prison. I mean, not kiss him. Haha.
Yeah, we
Too
got
bad
him.
all she can say is hello.
Har har har. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words? The parrot did do it.
Like,
The
Spoilers.
parrot did do it. Spoilers.
Polly, what's your name?
Polly! Squawk!
So cute.
Maya's found a new friend. I think Maya should get a parrot.
I
Dude,
think she
I
should.
would
this
kill
deserves one.
for a kotatsu.
Woo woo woo.
Look,
Electric
Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm.
Well, I forgot that's how they localized it.
Americans
What was
don't
it?
know what this is. We need to call it.
We need to call it an electric blanket.
Oh.
It's a
on the
great
TV,
idea. We
okay.
should do this at the office.
Yeah, they're literally fucking playing around with a bird while Edgeworth is like, oh my god, I
Yeah.
hope they're getting conclusive evidence.
Edgeworth is crying in the detention center right now.
Yeah, he's having a hard time in there.
We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa.
And what? Talk about murders.
Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick.
We do that anyway.
We do that anyways.
Wow. There are lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there?
There's halibut in there.
Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish.
Oh. Okay.
My bad.
Well, we had a television in here too.
And a radio?
That's all she has to say about that.
No, it's a safe.
Look, a little safe. It's locked.
She tried it in front of the guy. I
In
love
front
that.
of him.
He's
to his
too busy
face.
sleeping.
Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that.
You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
Yeah, naturally. Okay, can I?
Gotta get a good safety rating.
Yeah.
Pasta. Snork me.
Snork, me.
Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Or ravioli? I figured out the last color we should add. Indigo blue.
Indigo blue?
That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might.
She's learning colors.
She's like in college.
She's learning. She's never heard of indigo before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do you know this?
The world is
Snork me.
expanding every day.
Now listen here. Oh,
It's the
It's the same thing.
ravioli, yeah. Do you know her?
ravioli. Ragazzo.
That's the same.
Nothing.
Hey, look, I'm a lawyer. This animation takes so long. Oh,
No. Something new.
wow, he reacted.
That a lawyer's badge?
Yes, it is. Wow, you know. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. Holy shit.
He's so happy.
Holy shit. I get it.
Huh?
Yup. Got you figured out now. You're not Keith.
Nick. Now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir? No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
Okay. Okay,
Sure,
we promise.
fuck it, why not?
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. I'll be a working
fuck
wife
it out,
for
yeah.
Edgeworth. Like, I'll cook him noodles.
I'll put food on the table.
Yeah. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
I guess so.
That's my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Wait, didn't I just say?
You too, Meg.
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what about that? You wanted to know? Speak up, Polly.
Hello!
Keith Wright.
No, he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Wet noodle is disgusting.
Yeah, you.
There we go.
Didn't
Polly.
strain it.
Talk about
Didn't
Polly.
strain his pasta before. Ah, my memory's gotten worse of late. Keith Wright, good lawyer.
Decent lawyer. Completely
He's
average.
okay.
He's like okay. He's like fine.
That's why I want to tell something important to old
Goodbye.
Polly here.
He makes do.
He does.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228.
Alright.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? Will ya?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes, but I will write it down.
Writing down.
But I will do it though.
I'll do it though. Can I?
See, the thing is, I will do it. I will write
Ooh.
it down. Look, a little safe.
Now don't you go opening people's safe without their permission, Meg. A guy, not
Maybe
terrible
later.
legal practitioner.
Later.
Well,
Well.
Polly, Polly, what's your name?
Polly.
we got this.
Yeah, we got this.
We got this.
Is there anything else I can show you, dude? Have you seen this?
Gun.
He went to sleep.
Snork, me.
Gun.
He fell asleep.
Snork, me.
Snork.
Check out this cool gun that I found.
Maybe the killer vented.
Like in Among Us?
Yep, I've
Where's
seen
Head of
this.
Among Us?
Like an Among Us.
I never heard of that game.
You know something about this, sir?
Keith?
Yes?
It's okay. You can call me Dad.
To call me Papa.
Call me Papa. I'm
Dad,
Papa.
you know some... Pops,
What?
you know something about this? I don't know why it, like, got me. Phoenix is calling a random ass dude Dad really gets me.
Papa.
He's so
Papa.
desperate.
Papa!
Papa. Yep, the other night out on the lake.
Yes? Yes?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What?
He's seen it.
Tell us. Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose since you're taking over the shop and all, you can call me Dad.
Ben, this case, like, gets so weird, is the thing.
It's great.
It's great,
This is
I
the
love
wildest
it.
one yet.
Okay, well, what can you say? I like this music, too.
I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yup.
Yep.
Yup.
Yup.
He does, is the thing. He's just like, okay, sure. Yeah, I'll take
Yeah,
over
but
the
yeah.
shop. Yeah, I'll look for Gordy. Fuck it. Deal.
Fuck it. You got it.
Got
I'll
it,
run your
boss.
pasta
I'm
shop.
on it. I'm
I'll look
fucking
for a
on it.
monster.
I
Whatever.
needed a Virgin Timeline spin-off where he actually does take over the pasta shop.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good for him.
My friend!
Oh,
My
is it right? Is that
friend!
your friend? Hi, friend.
Ludoka is my friend!
Hello.
You've been to
Hi,
my
Sky
house
friend.
many times! Hi! This is
Hi.
crossing the world!
Wow, the worlds are crossing. Hi, welcome to the stream. Enjoy
Hi.
your stay. It was after midnight, but okay.
Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you
I
can-
get really...
can-
I'm so excited.
You can enjoy Sky's impeccable voice acting.
This guy's
Sure.
amazing
Sure.
voices.
Sure. Then I heard another one. Bang! Yeah, oh yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, oh
What are
yeah!
you saying that to the man?
Yeah,
I'm saying this
yeah.
all to them. A little while later, this boat comes back. The young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yup. It's like
What
an
did he say?
Animal Crossing character. He has to say yup.
Yup.
Yup. Yup.
Yup.
I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow in the court time. I promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what? Little Terry is just here.
Who? Terry?
Yup. The kid next door. You always used to make him cry. I remember.
You used
He
to
was
bully
wearing
him.
his tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing on his face.
Super gore. He
Super
must be
gore.
talking about Detective Gumshoe, I see.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really?
He'll remember. Remember.
Remember.
You forgot.
Somehow, I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya,
That's the
maybe we
game
should be
telling us we
leaving.
should stop.
I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget
Good spot.
DL6!
I fucking knew he was gonna do that! I was like, what if this parent has omniscient powers?
What did he just say
I
next?
knew it.
One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6!
Then you're transported to the
I
void.
forget the mad parrot.
Yeah, the
knew
parrot
it.
fucking sends you
You
to the
knew
Shadow
it.
Realm with its voice, yeah.
Fucking knew it.
What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean, Pops!
Papa!
Papa! Oh fuck, he's asleep.
Ah, shit.
Ah shit.
This is really good.
This is getting weird.
Polly, my
Who is this
homeboy.
old guy?
Who is this guy?
And we just fucking
Why
run
would that
outside.
bird Polly know about DL6? Yeah, they just leave.
We just
Did
leave.
they forget?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh,
He's your dad, Papa.
What?
Papa Pasta.
he locked the door from the other side. I never even got to break into his safe.
Yeah, we never got to
Boo.
freaking save. Boo, boo. Awful. Who could that
Boo.
old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask like a
It's
gumshoe.
not like we've been talking about it this whole game.
It's not like we've been talking about this whole time. Let's see. How old are you, sir? We don't know.
Mystery. Older than time itself.
Older than time itself. Who fucking
He's father
knows?
time.
Only God knows how old this man is.
As old as man is.
Don't even look
Harry.
at me. Fuck you.
I'm getting the fuck
Fucker.
out of here.
Don't talk to me.
Piece of shit.
Let's see. Gumshoe here.
The
Gumshoe.
gumshoe. The parrot would know.
Wait, hold
He's
on.
gumshoe?
Polly, how old is he?
Polly.
That we don't know.
Polly.
Polly.
I don't think she knows.
Polly?
She's shaking her head. No, that's
No,
weird. I've never seen a parrot do that.
okay. That's strange. Okay, I will put you back, Polly. Sorry for bothering.
It's from his jacket.
Yeah, it's like in my. I open my like my coat, and
Your
there's just a
lapel.
parrot inside. Yeah. Under my lapel.
You lapel.
Yeah.
Hey, pal, long time no see.
Yeah, like 5 minutes.
You don't look so happy. I've gotten a new dad, and he's older than time. I think I'm gonna get some inheritance, but not that much. I think it's only gonna be pasta, man.
Oh my god.
What's wrong this time?
I
Well,
found my dad and I found
I
out he's gonna
found my
outlive me
dad
and it's really
and he-
bumming me out.
yeah, I found my dad and he's insane, and we're running a pasta shop now.
Yeah.
Also, your name is Terry. Why did I make you cry when we were little? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
So we.
He believes everything that man told him.
Yeah,
He
everything's
does
true.
believe everything everyone tells him all the time.
Gumshoe, apparently, sorry, Detective Gumshoe, apparently my name is Keith.
Yeah, my name is
Apparently
Keith
we knew
now.
each other, like when we were kids.
Yeah.
You never told me.
My name's Keith. This is Meg now.
This is Meg. I'm just, a regular lawyer, not an ace attorney. Just a
Yeah.
regular guy. Actually, I
I'm a
wanted to
normal
ask you
man.
something.
Your
Two
average
types of
Joe.
people are ace
Yeah.
attorneys and regular lawyers.
Yeah.
Attorneys aren't people.
Well,
Good point.
You know the boat rental shop down at Gorb Lake?
oh yeah.
The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right?
I started reading it and then like the exclamation stand, and I was like, wait a second. How do you... That was supposed to be top secret. Keith, ace pasta shop owner.
Do you know who that old man is, detective?
The ace
The
attorney.
ace attorney case. No, it's just a regular guy, sorry.
Actually, I don't. Yeah, where'd Phoenix go? All we got is Keith
Yeah,
now.
all I got is Keith. I didn't ask
Playing
for
his
this.
fucking Kiev.
He's a bit of an odd bird. I
Yeah?
haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided at first he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why I called Miss Lotta. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, apparently, like, in the normal legal system, evidence isn't just, like, kept secret
Yeah, no,
from both
it's very
parties.
yeah.
But this is based on the Japanese.
But this is a video game with
And
omniscient
also it's a
parrots,
video
I guess,
game
and
where we need
ghouls.
to solve mysteries.
And ghouls! Did we forget that
And
there's
there's
ghouls
ghosts
in this
There's
game?
there's
You
fucking
can't
ghosts
forget
in
that
there.
there are ghosts here. Sounds suspicious.
Hey,
Great line.
have you heard of the DL6 incident? Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Please.
Huh?
Please!
Please!
Please. We need to know about the DL6 incident, please. Please tell me about the DLC, please.
Please!
That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case.
To tell the truth, I don't know much about the DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. Oh man.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
crazy.
so I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, don't josh me, brother. Drake said this.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up.
Okay, let me present. Have you seen this bird? Have you seen her? No, you have.
Have you seen her? Now you have.
You see that now you have.
I literally take her out of my jacket.
Yeah,
The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. I took her.
you took her.
The parrot
She's
knew
mine
about the
now.
incident.
Incident. That incident?
DL6.
Don't fucking shoot. Holy shit. Well, what?
Yeah, Polly.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6.
This is what parrots sound like.
The bird stream.
Yeah, there's a bird in
Welcome
my
to the
throat.
bird stream.
I'm pretty sure
World's
that old
first
man must have
bird
taught her
stream.
that word.
Yeah, but how would you know that old man know about the DL6 incident?
Wait, what if that old man was connected to the DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
I getcha. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident.
All it took was a
But
parrot.
here's through there is the station's records room. They'll give you special permission to go and find out what you need.
Alright,
Gumshoe,
way to go, Detective Gumshoe.
I could kiss you every day of my life.
Hey, Nick, to the records
Every
room.
day.
I guess it's
0
time.
minutes since Milk has talked about kissing Gumshoe.
I never say this. I've never said this before, but I love Gumshoe. I could kiss him.
The gumshoe.
This is shocking news to me.
I've never heard this before.
He is so kissable to me.
Gumshoe.
When he when Gumshoe
Yeah.
and when he that's me. That's my wife. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. That will be so
Looks like
horrible for
Back to the
us
Future.
specifically, for sure. Hey, Sky, I like your friend.
You guys probably have the same taste in like big guys. I think
Yes!
you guys have the same taste in
Yes!
men, to be honest.
My man!
You guys are the men likers.
My people.
My people.
We love big dumb men here.
Wow. It's amazing. Lee Dusty.
Nah,
We talk
don't worry. No
about this
shame
on
here.
stream.
No shame here. Listen.
We
I'm
all
all
like
about
big
being
dudes
vocal
here.
about, yeah. I'm all about liking big dumb dudes.
I'm a lesbian, I also like big dudes. It's fine.
It's fine. We out here.
We talk about penis here.
We exist.
We do. Often.
We talk about penis. We have dreams.
I related. We have dreams, not related to penis, but we do have dreams.
Unrelated, but we do have dreams, but also
Dreams.
cock.
I know.
Hopes and dreams and cock and balls. It's all here. We've got it, brother.
Shut up. And dreams, come on.
Come in. Yes, and balls. Yes. It's all here, bro.
Believe it.
Sometimes.
Hey G, I really appreciate you being here. I feel like you're adding an energy.
This is great. We have an inclusive space here.
We're all about inclusivity.
Cocks and balls.
Representation.
My friend.
10
My
years
little
of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Oh, my desk by 3 p.m. Sorry. I love that fucking video. You reminded me. It's in my head now.
Again. We can't do this.
We can't
Cocks and
do this.
balls.
Stop it! I can't keep
Stop
quoting
right
it.
now.
Oh my god, my face hurts.
Check the balls.
Guy, please tell you stop it. Let's find that DLC so quick.
I'm broken.
My eyes crying.
Broken.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old.
Shaft and balls.
The ghost of penis past is in my head. Stop it.
Penis past. You're a bit penis delirious right now, guys.
Oh god, yeah, I am. Penis delirious. Holy shit.
We're gonna get penis serious
right
We
now.
gotta shift into penis serious mode, guys.
I'm already there.
Okay. Are you? Are you really? Are you?
Yeah,
Are you? Are you now?
I'm penis deadly serious, my man.
Penis deadly serious incident. 5 injured, 6 dead.
Injured, 1 killed.
Okay, we were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found where the file is.
Oh, thanks. That was quick.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident.
That's
I'll go get the right file.
So serious.
I'm penis neutral. I'm penis centrist.
I'm making a new D&D character that role alignment is penis neutral.
Penis deadly serious, yeah.
I'm penis centrist.
You're welcome, Ben, or sorry that happened.
Yes.
One of the two.
I'll go get there. Okay. I love that Maya won't let us read it. She wants to read it herself. Okay, give me the case summary.
You're not immune to cock humor.
Thank God.
No one is. No
You're
one
in
is.
the right place. I love how my viewership dropped, by the way, as we're doing penis bits.
Yeah.
Weeding out the week, bro. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go.
December 28, 2001.
Whoa.
Whoa, I was 2 years old.
I was not yet
That's exactly
born.
15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
Jesus.
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district court.
What? Is this the same district court where we're holding the trial now?
Ben, you were so non-existent.
You, like, didn't exist, is the thing.
It's crazy. Looks like it.
I was -5 months old.
So it was a crime in court. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day.
They dropped some milk.
Yeah.
You gotta save up 10k, and then there'd be a really good.
There's a really good
surprise there.
redeem at 10k.
Yeah.
I hope you get there. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out.
Gee, if you don't end up getting 10k in the stream, I'll show you what it does.
Wow, that was so
So let me know.
Will you? You'll do the sacrifice?
Do it again.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Exclusive content.
Well, it happens like every stream.
That would be scary like that in the dark.
Whoa.
There was a lack of oxygen in the
Elevators are airtight. It's
Sorry,
a
I need to take a
submarine.
sippy. There's so much spit in my mouth from laughing over penis.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Side effects for penis delirious.
I bet there is.
I almost said
This is
a
a very
really bad
serious
joke.
scene.
I almost
We
said
need
a
to-
really,
we need
really
to-
bad joke, and I held myself back, and I want you guys to please be proud of
This
me.
is like a really serious scene, is the thing.
Meep, I need you to know I held back so hard to not just make the
Mm-hmm.
worst, most fucking vile joke right now, and you need to praise me for having at least a little bit of a
proud
filter
of you. You
in
did
this moment.
so well. You did so well.
I didn't
You
do a
love to
vile
play
joke to a
Minecraft.
cock right now while we're talking about Edgeworth's dead dad. Can you be proud of me?
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
That's all I
Gregory
needed.
Edgeworth, you would have loved
I
Minecraft.
just need some fucking encouragement in this call to grow, you know? I need...
Giving you
If you
encouragement.
don't give me like positive
encouraging
reinforcement, I won't
you.
grow as a person. I'll keep
Encouraging
making
you.
penis jokes is the thing.
God.
I did!
Yeah, and I love you, and I'm kissing you on the mouth with tongue.
This is so hostile. What happened?
Ow, shit! Harmony, fuck! Ow. Okay, I'll stop.
Ow! Hit.
I'll keep reading.
Kabong.
There was a lack of oxygen in the fuck me in the elevator, and the
No,
survivors were
okay.
unconscious.
Jesus.
The survivors?
One of the 3 in the elevator. Ow, fuck! Ow.
Hi!
I've got a cartoon like bump on my head that's like growing. It's like so big, the size of my head. You did this, 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 you did this. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I hate you. I hate you. It's
You're like a
bad.
whack-a-mole.
It's glowing red. You know it's glowing red, brother. You know it.
It's glowing red and about like, you know, you're a regular
A
Daffy Duck, my
cross-shaped
friend.
bandage appeared on it. Out of thin air, you know it. Oh yes, brother. Oh yes.
Brother.
I mean it.
I wasn't laughing that a regular Daffy Duck got me.
One of the three in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? Oh, that's Maya. Sorry.
That was my line.
You can read it. You can fucking have it. There you go.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
Thank you.
What's up?
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. What about the
Jesus.
victim?
I can't believe we're goofing over this.
I'm sorry.
Timing. You know?
I'm so cute with it. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, join my streams to get like active.
Here, found it.
Oh my god, you followed me? Oh my god, welcome to the Milk Squad. Oh my god.
Twirling my hair.
Twirl my hair, you
Twirling,
can bonk
twirling.
me now. There'll be more emotes, I
Yeah.
guess. For followers at some point.
At some point.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles.
Miles.
Yeah, we
Me
know
this.
this. Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was on the elevator with his father.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Papa.
Papa. From
Papa.
From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Miles, when he...
He's done. He's traumatized.
Huh. It
The
sounds
ghost.
just like
It's
this...
a computer.
Oh my god.
Someone hacked my account. Sorry, guys.
My demons.
My demons.
It's okay,
today?
you're in dark times, it's fine. It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here?
The
Okay.
devil.
What about
He's another
the
ghoul.
suspect? Get any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mum got arrested. Hold on. This is it.
Okay. The man arrested as a suspect in Deal 6 was Yanni Yogi.
Traumatized and we're goofing.
And we're talking
We're
about
doing a bit.
penis.
We're
Yeah.
goofing around.
He was a clerk
sick of us.
in the court, apparently. There he is. He is easy to point and laugh at.
Why is his head
He's
so
easy
big?
to put and laugh at, but also I love him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also I like him.
Do you? I didn't know.
I didn't know.
You never told us.
I've never said this. I've never told anyone.
That's your line,
He's so
by the way.
quiet about it.
He must have been the third person in the elevator. He was born grey, is the thing.
Yeah.
He's been grey since he was like 5.
Maybe he's
out.
born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Well, then he had to sit. Then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Yeah, the
Hammond.
signed old man at
Victim in our
birth.
case.
Benjamin Button.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all
I drew
memory
up his canon transrep because he was assigned old at birth and became young.
Yeah.
Representation is beautiful. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think. Well, there we go. I guess I know generally what happened in Deal 6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick.
No. Sure.
Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out.
You're right. How
He has
about
a
we
whole
just
parrot, but he can't.
take what we think we'll need. There we go.
The idea of Phoenix just carrying this parrot around in his pocket is really funny.
Yeah,
to
it's
me.
like
It's on his
under his.
shoulder.
It's like in his suit
Yeah.
at all times. He took it.
It's his new best friend.
Yeah.
All right.
His buddy.
That's probably all we'll be able to find.
There's a
here.
character later on in the series who does carry a bird with him around everywhere, so we can't
Thank
make
God.
Yeah, so that's like
Shared
regular.
consciousness.
We could do that. He could have him at the office. Now that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Pops will do testifying in court.
Papa!
We got through it 2 hours only this time.
Thank
I think it was
God.
longer.
Jesus Christ.
I think it
Only
was
small
longer.
dude. Polly on the shoulder.
I think Phoenix should just adopt Polly after the case is the thing.
Shit,
Yeah.
this is true.
I think that'd be good. Well, I'll better get some drinky on.
Oh Jesus, are you doing his fucking voice?
Get ready.
I said
Orders
I
of
would. I
protection
said
for the
I'd do
trial of
it.
Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Why are you guys always like, are you sure? Are you sure you're doing it? I'm fucking, yes, I'm fucking sure.
Good
Jesus.
God.
Alright, jeez.
Sheesh. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Yeesh. God. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who's the judge here anyway?
Me! Mr. Von Karma,
That's
your
good.
opening statement. I'm the judge. Yeah!
Hello, ghoul.
Very well, no opening statement, so...
Not so
Cool.
fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
He's drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Right, of course.
Prediction.
You
Today's
gotta be
trial will
skeletal.
end 3 minutes from now. Sorry for Scout. Yeah,
time
I'm doing
traveler.
Scouter voice, by the way, if you didn't remember.
Order, order!
You can see through time.
Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Action.
Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I call my witness. My decisive witness to the stand. Yep. Is that mysterious boat shop owner. There he is, sleeping.
Snork me.
Snork.
Fucking snoozing.
Witness, state your profession.
Old man.
Oh man.
Buzzing.
He's buzzing.
I'm the proprietor of the restaurant at Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. I don't remember what voice I did for him.
Southern
I think you
Papa?
just did
Did I do old
some
man?
old man.
Yeah.
And I also written boats. Change every line.
You like blew a horn at the end of that. I don't know what
I was
happened.
moving my mic. It was too close to the edge.
Okay, we heard like an explosion. He
Hey,
blew
now.
up at the end of that.
It wasn't happening.
Vine boom ass sound, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Jesus.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, it was.
Police testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. I'm gonna raise an objection.
Be
Wait
an
a
asshole
minute.
about it.
Pretty important.
The witness hasn't stated his name yet. I'm gonna be an asshole about it. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Blah. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. It's already been 5. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
I was wrong, by the way.
Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name. Papa. Papa Wet Noodle.
I'm Dad.
Papa Pasta.
His surname is Wet Noodle. All one word.
Well, I'm not really sure. Yup. What do you mean? My memory.
Your Honor. The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
You can't recall, you say.
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness?
Just calls him witness.
Witness?
Witness.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yup. I was in the restaurant, where I was, renting boats, as usual. When I heard a bang, yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat as floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about when the boat comes back to shore and a man walks to my window.
Okay.
Okay. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
There is nothing to question my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides,
Not
there are
how this
only
works.
10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Judge,
Live
your
life.
verdict now!
Happy New Year, everyone!
Happy New
Happy
Year!
New Year!
Yes. Mr. Wright?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we're gonna cross-examine.
What are you saying? Of
How does
course
this
I
work?
cross-examined the witness. I'm not insane.
Very well, you may begin.
Yeah,
Would explode.
he exploded.
Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma?
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well then, let's take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
He was wrong. That was the pain of being wrong.
Uh-huh.
You can't deal with it.
Is this the great line in the... I think this is the greatest line in the franchise. Just after midnight, you say?
Yep, just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yep.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I
Gotta
asked
get out
him,
of the piss.
and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Snort, me.
Snort, me.
Don't glare at me like that. I remember clearly I did, yup.
You see? Continue.
I have this need to sway with him.
Yeah, he does sway in a very hypnotic manner, does he not?
He's hypnotizing me.
He's doing something to me.
He's having effects. This
I'm
is how he
feeling the
stays so young.
effects.
I'm feeling the effects.
Look at what I have.
Whoa! He's putting me to sleep. He's taking my youth. That's how he's so old.
He steals everyone else's age.
That's why he's 1,000,000 years old. Oh, he was 9.
Yeah.
He's Father Time!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh!
Well,
Ollie Jenkins.
never mind that.
The bird!
No, shh, don't worry about it. Don't you worry.
Bro!
I don't remember if that's right. Is the thing.
Bird!
No, it's not. I wasn't
The
sure.
bird!
No, I can't remember. No, don't worry.
Okay.
That's me being goofy silly.
You're being kind of silly about it.
There's
Silly
a
about it.
very important line in this examination, but I don't know how to bring it up.
Is it this one or is it?
I don't know if it's this one or the next one. Is there anyone who can verify that? Oh, it might be later. Yeah, I'm dumb. Never mind.
I don't think it's this one.
No.
Well, I guess Polly could. Silly, goofy move.
That's not good enough for a court of law.
Mr. Wright? Exactly, that's exactly what's not good enough.
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. I have it in my pocket.
A parrot?
Yeah, look.
It's my parrot now.
Silly.
Just so you
There
know.
goes hard on the
Being
girl.
silly.
Keep it, boy. Keith?
The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. And where did the bang seem to come from?
From the lake, I figure. But
Are you certain?
yup.
Good. Continue. Okay.
No people.
Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figure there was 2 men out there. Yup.
But you couldn't see them clearly.
Yup. At the time, that is.
At the time? What was the bang? So we heard 2 gunshots total.
Yup.
That's what Lola said in her testimony yesterday. Okay, what about that man?
What about this man?
By your window? Some man? That's scary.
Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack.
You see him too, the Hat Man?
And
The
could
Hat
you
Man?
see the man's face? Yeah, he took too much Benadryl.
Yeah. Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, and he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Lighting a match.
Yeah.
So quiet.
I have a bad feeling about this. He's smirking. The man was the defendant, he was saying.
Yeah,
"Do you
then,
believe
you
he's
think-
dead?" Are you sure? Uh-oh. Pops!
Papa.
Papa!
Father. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, and he was walking by, too. Ooh.
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, that Edgeworth boy.
Oh, he
Oh,
fell over.
shit! Oh my god! Hello?
He died.
Keeled over.
Rip.
This sounds like a decisive evidence need. I see no room for doubt. I'm very distracted by the fact that he died.
No, he's
A
fine.
man just died.
From karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Lighting my match.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
I better act quick.
Papa, no!
Papa, no! Papa Pasta!
Papa, no!
I better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Ow.
Objection.
Shit. Your Honor, you proved in yesterday's court that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun and photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired.
And then put new prints on?
Yeah, good. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. And no, there were no witnesses to him, though.
Yeah.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? I'm gonna be
Objection.
loud. I'm gonna be loud. Your Honor!
Be loud.
This witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." That his words is all we have. If you are telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently,
No one lies in this court.
you have
No one
yet to
lies in this
realize
court.
even this basic fact. If you say his
It's never
testimony is a
happened.
lie, show us proof. Urk.
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please.
Ghouls!
Ghouls.
We need your help. Nick needs
We
you.
need ghouls.
We need ghosts.
We need a ghost!
Ghosts.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Enough! The witness may leave the stand.
He was
Snort,
sleeping.
me.
He's on the floor.
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case was against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No!
No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Shit. We
He's
beefed
dead.
it, guys. End the game. Roll credits.
Yeah, bye.
The accused will surrender to the court immediately. Be held pending trial at the higher court within a month of today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Shit. Miles, no!
Wait!
Who was that just now?
Me? Huh?
What? Oh my god,
Oh,
man,
it's
scares me.
this fucking guy.
Larry! What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too.
Head in hands.
Order.
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Like a little more. Then I realized something you said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let what you call edgy a murder. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
There are two kinds of people.
Order. I feel completely neutral about Larry is the thing.
I like being mean to him.
I like
You could be mean to
he's
him.
fun to bully is the thing about him.
I love bullying everybody, but I am neutral about him. The hosts are desperate to feel neutral about him.
Right inside the skull!
Ka-cha, ka-cha, ka-cha. Well, it was the first time something happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick,
Stop barking, Sky.
this is it. Larry's giving us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make
Anyone
things even
but him.
worse.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
Donkey.
Donkey.
I'm just not too fond of straight people. Not too fond. You're right, okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. No waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Allow me to speak my opinion.
Okay.
In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
What is this, law?
What is this, law?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
I changed my mind.
I changed my mind. I take it back.
Changed my mind.
Dixie's
Mr. Von Karma, order you to call this new witness to testify. Now!
Dog barking.
What?
Melissa
Melissa's really going off. Damn.
is really mad about whatever's going on south. The court will adjourn for 5 minutes recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Melissa's really upset about whatever's going on outside.
Melissa
Doesn't
really
like
doesn't like
Larry.
Larry. Not too fond of straight people.
He hates them.
She's not too fond of straight
Hates
people.
him. He's not.
Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
Hmm.
She's coming closer.
I've seen worse.
She's getting closer.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're
The
sweating
whimper
bullets.
dog. You just can see it.
I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Yes.
I think she's outside my door.
Oh my god.
She sounds close.
She sounds
Sounds
getting
really
closer.
close, yeah. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
When he,
When he,
He
he
my-
was so true.
oh,
When he,
when
when the Edgeworth is.
when the Edward is Maybe your line.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I love
And he found the balloon in the air tank that night.
you. Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, Edgeworth.
My parents are home. That's why she was barking.
Oh,
You say something right?
he's so ugly. I love him. Yeah, all the things.
My ugly boyfriend.
You seem out of it. What's wrong?
Oh, he already said the fruity
nothing.
line.
He did it. It happened. Sky
Yeah, he
said
did.
Jesus. When it happened.
Yeah, Sky was like offended.
Hmm?
I was
Mr. Edgeworth,
offended.
there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh.
Thanks for defending me. Like a quick dive, a quick splash.
So icky, disgusting.
When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight.
Because I'm gay.
Haha.
Oh yeah, I bet you couldn't, Edgeworth. Jesus.
Yeah?
And I saw the pistol lying on the floor on the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right.
Well, you're gonna say something gay to me? Yeah?
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials.
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success.
Cheating.
This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court.
He has their chance to
In
make out.
court. In court.
And that someone is Larry.
Oh, what are you getting
Sure.
at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
That's my name!
Oh.
It's your name!
Oh,
That's my name! Name drop! Yay! I'm a nice turn.
Yeah, you literally just bully people in the court is the thing.
Yeah, literally.
Woo.
Hey, it was
Yay!
15 minutes. 15! Everything depends on Larry now. Good God.
Terrifying.
Awful.
Terrifying idea. I never want to depend on Larry in my life.
Never,
Never.
ever. Yeah, exactly. That's how court works. Have you ever been to court?
Court is now
mafia
back
work?
in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up!
Ah!
Please.
Please! Have a cherry on top.
Please.
Please.
Pretty please.
He is.
gonna-
is the
he's
thing,
gonna beef it.
He is. I hate
Yeah,
to
he's
admit
gonna
it,
fuck
but
it
you're
up.
our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. There he goes.
That night, I was out on the boat on the lake. In a boat on the lake. But I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. And then as I was thinking about getting home, I heard this bang. I looked over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That's sweating, man.
Yeah.
That was unusually vague testimony, even for this court. Any matter. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry! I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
What you mean is I'm gonna press everything he says.
Yeah. Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin.
Ah,
Well, okay, first all, what time was it?
oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By the time everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak.
And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour?
Looking for something and found
What's
it.
the summary? Looking for something?
Yeah. But Mr. Butts, what was it that you were looking for?
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. You know, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if that was the truth. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Oh, bless you.
Larry did that.
Oh.
Oh, yuck. Makes out with
He's making
you.
all sorts
That
of
was
noises.
beautiful. Makes out with you. Aaron, what
Oh my
time was
God.
that?
Demons are escaping.
Escaping. I try to hold them down, but they just get out.
You trapped them in there. They're crawling out.
See?
They don't want to be in
Crawling
there.
out. They're getting out of me. I figure it's about searching for about an hour. I guess it'd be around midnight. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay?
People use watches these days, Larry. Wait,
Hold it.
where did the sound come from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked.
Larry literally said, Slam. Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether it
What
was,
is this, a
it was
murder
a boat
trial?
out there.
What is this, a murder trial or something? Fuck off.
Witness.
Why is everyone so serious?
Come
Everybody take a
on.
chill pill, damn.
Jeez, everybody, come on.
You've got your pennies
The
in
fucking
this.
all cap,
Jesus.
wow. Yeah.
Oh, okay, no problem. This is the most important part of this case.
He's a absolute
Yeah.
buffoon.
So you only heard one bang, correct?
A bang bang.
Bang,
Yeah.
bang. Huh.
Well, Nick,
It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions.
sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
I'm just here
Okay,
for
you're
moral
plenty
support, and that's
helpful.
all I need.
Okay, well I think I know what to present here.
Maya is so insecure it makes me want to break something.
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
do
love
you
her more
have
than
the
anything in the
guide
world.
open just in case if I need it?
I probably do still have
Meep-
it open
Meep
in the
has
tab
their
on my iPad.
brain.
Meep is my assistant.
I have my brain, but I also do have Strategy Wiki open.
Hi.
Hi! I'll call you WP. Hi, welcome to the chat. Of the face of
Hello.
your
I do
username.
have it open.
Okay, thank you. Wait a
I
sec,
need to
Larry.
get onto the right trial
Whoa,
day,
what?
but I have it ready.
You only heard one bang? You're sure?
That's what I said.
But Miss Lola Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night.
Huh? Larry,
Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said?
yo, Nick, please.
Huh?
You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? Like a customer here.
Oh my god.
Like the customer, of course.
Of course. Of
Jesus.
course he would be like, the customer's always right kind of bitch.
So you know how to treat
You know
me
how
nice and stuff,
court-
okay?
how courtrooms have customers?
Treat me really niceys.
I gotta use the bathroom real quick, but
Oh.
if someone wants to read out for
Okay, you take your
Be back
time.
like-
I can read him.
Okay. Mr. Butts.
Mr. Butts.
You take butts, I'll take the judge. Or wait, actually,
Okay, sure.
you can take both because you don't get much talking.
Okay.
You can only be niceys.
What? You only had one gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Head and hands. This guy.
Eh?
Not sure. How could you not be sure?
Yeah, well... I might have missed the other gunshot.
Missed.
Missed. I was, listening to something else.
Something else?
My radio, dude! On my headphones.
What? What?
People have those?
This fucking guy.
In 2016?
In 2016, they had those?
And stop that booing.
Hello!
Oh my
Hi,
god,
hi.
Sky, did you just like
Hi.
barrel into the mic?
No.
Okay, hi.
I'm just
So-
joshing.
Okay.
I'm being a bit silly, you know?
You jump scared me.
I'm just joking.
You didn't
Calm
miss
down.
much.
Joshing.
You didn't miss much. Larry
What
just
did he
said that he
say?
might have missed the other gunshot. And then when he asked him why, he said that he was listening to his radio on his headphones.
Okay.
And stop that booing. People are booing.
Mr. Butts. You were listening to a radio on earphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Oh, waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
He should. Your Honor,
hi, Magpie.
please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah, nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me.
I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Phoenix is actively losing years
losing
of
his
his
mind,
lifespan,
yeah.
yeah.
Magdalene May. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That's what I was listening to an Oliver Quest radio, or show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
Jesus.
Okay.
Your poor little
Larry.
ears. I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word that this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drumbeat from the radio.
True enough. And it's different to believe that this... true enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Objection!
Junction.
Wait, Your Honor! The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said! We heard the gunshot!
When did she get here?
DJ?
An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. The definition.
Sure.
Anyway.
No, you ever
Phoenix
heard
has
of
to bring a
radio?
dictionary to every
Yeah.
single trial.
That's enrichment. We told you, he's enrichment. It's
Yeah.
Dora's show for him. Dora the Explorer for him.
Dora the Explorer for him.
Yeah. What this means
Can
is...
you see the problem in this testimony?
when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. There he is.
Okay.
This fucker.
This guy.
This fucking
dude.
guy.
So you turned on the radio.
Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know?
It's fucking sad.
So sad.
You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. Alone?
I shouldn't have said anything.
Radio.
Right?
What channel?
Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor.
Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That was all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was the radio set on that night? To that last night. I was
You did well.
booming loud.
Okay. Booming loud. Real booming loud?
Yeah, you know? And you had headphones on? Yup. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all.
I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Okay. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't.
Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know?
Uh-huh. Okay, what did he say?
What was he saying?
What was he saying? What did he say? What did he say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said to us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only to see some reason why we should care.
We should care. You bursting through cans, brother?
You're opening
Thank
cans
you.
of
Thank you.
soup? What was that?
Sky has a pot of soup, like, lying around on the desk.
I'm opening.
my stacks of aluminum cans.
Yeah, that you're toppling over your can town. Sky's the mayor of Can Town, that's what it is.
I'm the mayor of Can Town.
We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why?
Squidward.
Well, how do you know if we didn't ask?
Fine. Very well. But Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. Was that radio announcer saying what was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just when she said, hey, it's
Here we
almost
are.
Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Oh, hi. Are you sure?
Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice.
Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure
Okay,
how that
Larry.
helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Yeah, I know.
What?
Hold on, let me get to that.
But the shot was at...
Is it this? Yeah, it's this.
Let's go.
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct?
Larry just lies and is like, yeah, I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth. That's it. Yeah, that did
Are you sure? Oh yeah. And then he just doubles down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know that I don't scare easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? Maggie May? What is Maggie doing?
She was rustling in my trash.
Oh, of course. I
know.
love Maggie.
That's
Best
trash.
trash cat. The DJ
Yeah.
said, hey, it's almost Christmas, when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed, and?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas!
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Do you realize what this means?
Best line in this
When he
game.
heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve! Wow.
Whoa!
Yeah, good job, Phoenix! Yay!
I like the one milk clap. That would seem to be the case, yes.
But he should have heard the gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Mrs. Hart's camera.
Hello?
What?
Hello?
What?
You took my line.
Oh,
Hey, yo!
I didn't even notice.
I didn't even
I
notice.
noticed. I noticed. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day.
I thought it was all Phoenix, I'm sorry. This is a
My
clear
God.
contradiction, Your Honor.
Order, order. What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a thief. I'm a filthy thief.
You're a filthy little thief.
Judge, the answer is simple. Your current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. I mean...
What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim that he heard the gunshot before midnight?
He's right. He's not lying. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. This once. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
He's right for the first time in his life.
In his first... yeah.
Ow, fuck.
He got
Intriguing.
bonked.
I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
Would it be the first photo?
No, that's the map.
Oh.
Don't do that. Yep, this. Look. Look at this photograph.
Look at
This photograph.
Yeah.
I don't even like Nickelback.
Good joke, guys.
Great bit, guys.
This was taken by our witness
Funny
yesterday,
joke.
Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on that photo reads December 24th. Ow! Fuck! Shit!
Yes, kill. Harm!
Stop it! Ow!
Harm!
Harm!
Pain,
Oh.
violence.
Pain, violence, maiming! Ow!
No!
I cry. 11:50 p.m.
Oh yeah?
Milk is crying.
Phoenix is crying in court. He knows he's right. There's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor,
Your Honor!
the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph.
Milky, no!
It is why this photograph exists at all.
Milky, no!
Stop laughing! Stop it!
What do you mean?
Ow! Fucking I hate it here. I hate it here. People are so
Violence!
violent and mean to me.
Girls are fighting!
I take it back. I don't like you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Your Honor, this photograph was taken by the camera.
It's a musical
Look at
now.
This photograph.
He's singing all of his lines.
The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Why is there kappas in there? Why should put kappas in there?
Accidental. That was on purpose.
Perdonas.
He did it.
It's okay.
Mi perdonas.
Perdonas.
Mi perdonas.
That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Aha!
Correct. You got it, Judge. You guessed it. There was a there was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50. That is why this photograph was taken. Jesus Christ. In other
What is
words,
happening in chat right now?
it's a law, mate. When Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely Christmas Eve.
Need to see that as the case. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
Then what does that leave us?
Then where does it? Where are we?
Ms. Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them.
The girls are fighting!
Well, then you started hitting me, You gotta
Hey,
treat me
we
really
all
nicey.
hit milk. Why would this be? Where?
Okay, listen, if we can share Gumshoe, I'll forgive you. He's got 2 hands. Not be fooled, Judge. The camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes.
There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera.
Hey, my nose is clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright? There's no turning back now.
Oh,
No.
way. You don't mean that.
No
Really, Judge?
You wouldn't believe it.
You'd be surprised, bro.
Save state 3. Can you prove that the
Favorite
light
is
at
any character
11:50
saves state
p.m. was
3.
indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. 0 consequences.
I love 0 consequences. I mean, it's either
Fired
the
3
pistol because it was
times.
fired 3 times, or it's the camera because it was re-triggered
Yeah, only
to
loud noises.
respond to smaller noises today. I don't
Yeah.
remember. Is it the camera? Is
Camera,
it just
maybe?
the camera?
I feel like it'd be the camera, right? Mr. Wright. Is that a
Okay, I'm
smart
right.
cutscene?
Thank God, I got so scared.
Wow.
Your Honor, sorry, I wasn't really sure about the. Oh, never mind, I'm wrong.
Don't show us evidence you're unconfident in, Mr. Wright. I'll ask again. Shit,
Okay.
then it wasn't. So then it's the...
Would it-
The pistol.
The pistola?
Oh, everybody drink your water.
Drinky! Drink up! Drink up, fellas. Get hydrated.
Yeah.
Sky, you'll have to redeem that I love you at the end of the stream.
I'm gonna.
I have
Is it the
drank.
gun? Oh, it was the gun. This is my evidence.
The murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, no way.
I was planning
It
to
was
use my points.
impossible.
It's okay.
It was a tall order. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen the night on the lake.
Exactly. And this is true. There are 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes.
How's your throat, bud?
It's good.
I don't think we can give points, can we?
I think I can,
Hello?
but I'm not gonna Harmony.
I will take the fall and
You
do
have
it.
beautiful shiny eyes that you're looking at me with, but I'm not giving it.
I hold on to my points very tightly. I have almost 60k and I don't want to spend any yet.
I have
I'm hoarding.
23.2k,
Oh my
but
God.
the I love him is so good that I gotta use it.
One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why?
Why?
Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second.
We're
Gunshots
the void.
separated by 25 minutes?
We're in hell.
Don't
Ah!
explode.
Darn. I'm
What's wrong,
sorry,
Nick?
I can't ruin the economy. I mean, I
That's
kind
what
of
we really care about, the economy.
I care about the milk drop
Somebody
economy.
please think about the economy.
Will someone
I
please
have
think
it!
about the economy?
I have it!
Huh?
Remember the case with the steel samurai?
Yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Maya!
Yes?
The hell with the economy? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict.
I have a t-shirt on my wish list that's been there for like months that just says I don't give a fuck about the economy and I want it so
What the
bad that I
economy?
can
you're
wear
right.
it like
I'll-
every day.
Yeah.
This economy.
It's hell, this economy. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
She's gonna hit me.
She's gonna get out the lead pipe.
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Wright?
the testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
Ooh.
Just a whisper.
Whisper, whisper.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
My lighter, it was just one turn on. I keep trying!
It just won't work.
Fuck! I want to smoke my big doinks!
My big doinks!
And they won't let me! So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was... What?
just the difference. It was great. It was good.
I thought I said it weird. I was like, wait, what did I do?
It was funny.
No, you said it well. You said it good.
I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better at voices, man. I'm getting better.
We don't compliment Milk, they'll end the stream.
Oh yeah, I guess that's it then, huh? Thanks for watching.
No!
Goodbye, guys. I got my compliment. That's all I
no,
needed.
we were so nice to you.
That's all I needed. That's me saying bye down there. Okay.
We were so nice and sweet about it, though.
A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. Yay! Yippee! Scream out there! Yay! Yippee! Take a deep breath and consider the facts. Let's think about this logically. At the time of the murder, my boat was on the lake. Hypothetically.
For the sake of argument.
For the sake of the argument.
You gotta stop doing the Ben
You
Shapiro.
gotta stop doing the Ben Shapiro bit. It makes me ill. It looks so funny though.
Sorry.
This was shown by the witness's photograph. An defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide.
Oh, we'll keep an eye on your jimmies.
We
Go
will.
get your meal.
Get your meal. Well, and Jolie Borgie has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
Yeah. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting.
Not yet!
Nuh-uh, not even close, buddy.
Not yet.
Oh man, Newt, we've been through. This has been this is such a long case.
Lewis.
It's a long case, but it's good. It's worth it.
It's really good though. It's really fun. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who this is sitting on this boat. It's the Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. There we go. Plot thickens.
Woo woo woo! What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. I'm gonna lay out in front of you all his traumas.
Yeah.
That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous!
Mr. Wright? Tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name, right, it's... I don't know.
I don't know.
Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know?
Bah, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man.
Oh shit!
At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? Weren't there any boats? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not in a boat?
Oh shit! What? Well then, where did the murder take place? I like in this game that sometimes when we're the ones presenting the information, we're still lost.
Yeah, we're still lost.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what Phoenix is getting
I
at,
sure
but
hope
we're
this
getting at
works.
Phoenix
Yeah.
knows what's going on. We don't.
We don't.
We don't.
Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Traction.
Do you have proof that this boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. I love the boat just fucking going around. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat, sorry. Sorry, Your Honor.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat?
The boat shop.
You got it, Your Honor! You solved the
You're right.
mystery!
You got it, Your Honor.
Got it, Your Honor!
Mr. Wright. What happened the night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor. I love story time.
Story time.
Nick, are you sure about this?
No, really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. And if I do another save state on save state 5, I'm sure I won't fuck
And
up.
if I say hello to my best friend saves
Yeah.
slot 5.
You
I think
did
I can
get
do
a
it.
cookie and a golden star, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. I love this picture.
This is a good
This is a
picture.
lot,
He
it's
looks
very good.
horrible.
The
It's like a
pirate in the
ghoul.
background really got me. This was around
Yeah.
11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond, just like that.
No.
No.
Your meal.
What's your meal?
What is your meal?
I almost dropped my croissant. That one's old. That one's old.
That's a good joke that you just made.
That one's old.
You're gonna show your age there.
That was a good joke. Did you come up with that one?
Did you come up with that one?
Yeah, that's
I've
all
never
me.
heard it before.
That's original. That's original, baby. Also, Sky, do you want to trade codes and become each other? That's how you become other people. Oh,
Yeah.
What the fuck? I would
Big
like
time.
some buffalo fries.
I want some raspberry tea. Will you let me take a sippy, please?
Okay, Sky, we tackle them, and I take the fries, you take the tea, and we run.
Of course.
3, 2, 1.
And run from California all the way back.
Yeah, all the way back.
Mm.
Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went
Where?
out into the middle of the lake. Too late,
Man,
brother.
who fucked the pistol in the boat, Mr. Wright?
The boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol.
Too little.
Such a sickly.
Taking candy from a
lad.
baby.
Yeah. They were born in a wet cardboard box all
A
alone
wet cardboard
in the rain.
box all alone.
In the rain. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
What? Unsure there, Phoenix? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details. I know this,
Oh,
Mr.
yeah?
Wright.
Your booster.
Oh, just your boost. Well, good luck out there. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. It was to create a witness.
Create a witness.
I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake.
Hmm.
Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, takes a little splash, a little dip.
Little dippy.
The murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake. It would appear that one of the men on the pier had been shot. Jesus.
Oh god. Sky.
Ah! I'm having effects taken.
Effects are affecting you. They're taking place.
They're taking. Yeah. What'd you put in this raspberry tea?
Poison. Ailments. And effects.
Ailment.
Illness in it. I put illness in
I
your
put
tea.
illness in your tea.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. He's really good at swimming. Then he put Mr. Hammond's fuck!
It's affecting you too. The buffalo fries.
Oh god, it wasn't the buffalo fries to help. You've been poisoned.
You've been poisoned.
I knew I was getting robbed, so I did a little something something. Shit. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body. And threw the body into the lake. I'll never die. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Good Lake. Sorry, but poisons are not one of my weaknesses.
Oh yeah, Ben, this is fully a stretch.
Yeah,
He's
this is
making this
fully
up
a
as he goes
stretch.
along.
Yeah. Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly.
We're gonna run with it, though. Because it's a possibility, I guess.
Sure.
Grandpa?
Yeah, bro.
Grandpa?
Papa?
Harmony, the answer to that question is literally everything that
Everything at
Everything.
once is happening.
Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take to the stand. Take
Oh,
the
you have
stand.
lines to read.
Oh,
Let's go.
hi,
Hey.
Eddie. Hey.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Hi, Edgeworth.
Hi. Hi, my
you heard what the defendant has said? No, they locked Edgeworth away so he couldn't hear.
Bring to the stand? My
Yes.
dad. Papa.
Papa. Father. Well. Why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually.
It's like he made it up.
Yes.
Like you made it up.
Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry. I can't say what it was.
Your
Your Honor, sir. Yeah.
It's your
Bailiff,
voice.
we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. What the fuck?
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
Hey yo, what?
What should I do?
Find him quickly! We can't allow him to get away.
We
Got a runner.
Got a runner, folks.
Got a runner. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. Only the guilty run.
And search warrant has already been issued.
He's
fucking
died
dead.
and withered to dust and
Immediately
floated
turned
away.
to dust, yeah.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just, who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him.
You do?
Finally.
Really?
And I want to know what he is. Who he is.
Damn, Judge.
I want a
not in
lawyer.
front- not in front of everyone. God. Judge voice, I desire him carnally. Stop
Carnally?
it! No!
Craves him.
At the same time, Jesus.
Everybody in this has a hive mind.
Yeah. Or all
Very
boy
well.
likers are the
The
same.
court is adjourned.
I think me saying the words carnally like 3 times out loud just now is the first time that I've said that word ever.
Me
in my
too.
life.
Really?
Out loud.
You know?
That's insane. I say it all the time.
You do?
Actually, when I'm not on the stream, I disappear from reality.
You all are scary.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tales, if this looks scary to the viewers.
Sorry, Tales, if this looks
This is terrifying.
Oh,
sorry,
God.
Tales, if this looks carnal to the viewers.
Stop it.
Content.
Yay, Nick, you did it.
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. No, he really helped
Nobody
us
knows.
out.
No way.
Germa!
Fucking emo.
You got Germa there.
Jerma Defoe. Sure.
Jimmy Defoe.
Once I sifted
Jerma
through his
Defoe.
unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sorry, I was yawning. Sometimes
It's okay.
I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Kind of is. Hey, Edgeworth.
Great talk.
Good talk,
Mr.
thanks.
Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. Scared.
Scared, but joy.
You should try to smile. Just a little. Relax.
Maya's like, you'd be a lot prettier if you smiled.
Shut up. Oh my
Nothing in
god.
my life to smile about.
Nothing in my life to smile about. Maybe a smile would be good.
I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right.
Jesus. It's gonna
It's
tackle
something
her.
that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth?
Male objectifier.
She's allowed to do
No,
it.
she's a lesbian. She's not.
She's
She's
allowed to do it.
it.
She can do it.
No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but
Looks into the camera. You know what to
Hold
do,
on,
guys. We
hold
got
on,
the
hold
email.
on,
You know
hold
what
on,
to do.
Hold on.
I know what to do. Calling all. Oh. I didn't mean that, but okay. I'm in the emote, but sure.
I want him.
I love him.
I really do.
I really do.
I really do. A
I
pussy
feel,
though.
I feel like it's getting bigger every time they have it.
Hey, you never know. I might be increasing the size incrementally with every stream, and you never know.
Wouldn't.
Anyway, that's the 10k points redeem. I hope everyone enjoyed that.
I'm really
Everyone
burning
enjoyed
through
it.
my points. I used to have so many.
This is why I don't do
Spending
it.
them on him.
I'm saving.
I need them.
We'll play marbles or something another time for points or whatever, so you guys can rack up your I love him money.
That'd be fun.
I'll get you
Yeah,
a little
my-
spending money, you know.
My savings account.
You know.
My savings. I can't make up my mind.
What is this about, Edgeworth? Just fucking confess to me. Damn, I'm right here.
Come on.
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed.
A memory of a murder.
Yeah, don't,
Okay.
not to
That's a good
worry.
place to end, to be honest.
Yeah, we did 3 hours.
That's solid, and we got through the trial
yeah,
and the
there was like no
investigation day.
cliffhanger or anything. I think that's a pretty decent
No, no
place to.
cliffhanger whatsoever.
Zero cliffhangers.
No nail-biting tension at all. Is the thing. So, not a one.
Not a one.
Not a one.
So yeah, that was fucking crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed
That was
it.
a bit crazy.
If you can believe it, the next one is even more wacky.
It's way crazier.
It's way
It's way
crazier.
wackier. It's a bit silly.
So you guys better not fucking miss it, I guess.
Well, I guess.
As usual, thank you to my wonderful pals,
Whoa.
Sky and Meepy, for being here
Whoa.
with me and
Wow.
joining me on this little adventure, as always. Sky gets to unravel this mystery. They're
Wacky.
connecting facts, they're connecting the dots. I can see it. I'm so proud of them.
I'm connecting dots right now.
Yeah, and you're doing
You
it.
can't see it, but I am.
You have a corkboard, I know it.
Sky
I
is
see
the
it in your
only
mind's
one
eye.
in this call who understands this game, and they're the only person who hasn't played it.
Yeah.
Yep, I know it all.
They know it all. They're the only person who hasn't played it, but they get it the best out of all of us.
And I can't wait to disappear from reality once this stream stops.
Yeah.
I'm only summoned for the Ace Attorney streams. I
Sky,
don't exist outside of these.
you can always pop in when I'm. That's not true. We have Pokemon Ranger.
Oh yeah, I was in that one.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, feel free to join the Discord if you're new and you don't want to miss these. I always, post announcements there. And you get to vote on what I stream, like art
Fuck you.
or games. Did you say "fuck you" to me? Wow. Okay, and I guess the Vods channel if you want to catch up on the previous streams. I thought
I got
Sky
them.
said "fuck you" as like a mod challenge.
Oh! My
Kind.
friend slid in there. Hold on, I can give you a roll, buddy.
Let them accept the rules first. Damn.
Okay, you gotta accept the rules first.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you gotta accept the rules to get your access roll to the server. Make sure you read them real niceys, and then hit the reaction.
And then if you have troubles, let me know. and I
Say
can give
less.
you a roll.
Hold on. Okay, sorry.
Any
Damn.
troubles at all in life?
I don't know when we'll be back. Probably like Tuesday again or something, or
Yeah.
Monday.
I'm free.
We'll see.
No worries.
I think I'm free on Monday and and almost all Tuesday. So whatever.
Around that time
So-
somewhere.
We'll think about it. Let's see who we can raid. And I'm actually gonna switch to my funky little screen when we do this. Oh look, who the fuck is
Sweet.
live? Who's live right now? Who is it?
Oh yeah, woo.
Oh, Chalubi is live. He's been streaming a lot lately. Woo yeah, woo yeah, woo! We'll rate Chalubi.
Ooh, yeah.
Our favorite slime.
The guy.
The guy, I drew him last time on stream. Because Chompy requested. They were like, can you draw my slime? I was like, okay. I'll draw your girlfriend. There we go.
Woo, woo, woo.
So yeah, thank you guys all for dropping by. It means a lot. I hope you have a great rest of your day, wherever you are. Remember to take care of yourself. And be here
thanks
for the next Ace Attorney so we can joke about penis again.
Yeah,
That's the
and I
most
want to
important
say thanks to my real life friend who's been to my house for coming.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yeah, that was very, very sweet. You're a great addition to the stream. Thank you so much for showing up and chatting. That was very sweet. I hope to see you next time. Alright, bye guys. Take care.
Bye. Gone.
Gone like the wind.
Like the wind.